On va écouter le Space entièrement de Jésus. Comment j'ai intervenu à la fin. C'est un Space long, mais 3h30.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me now? There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I heard you perfectly fine.
All right, there. I just had to switch the settings. So for some reason, it wouldn't let me in your space. I clicked join or listen or whatever. I listened, I got in, and then it immediately booped me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I gave you a mic right away, and it just kept saying connecting, and then the space shut down, and I didn't even shut it down.
Oh, really?
That's weird.
I thought you gave up. I thought you see me joining repeatedly, and I was like, fuck that.
No. I mean, it's weird setup, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yes,
Maybe it's just maybe it's just because I'm in Mom Donnie's city right now, and he knows I'm anti-communist. So. Matter of fact, I actually met up with a bunch of my old buddies from over here, and like, can you believe this fucking bullshit? Yeah, the city has changed so fucking much. I mean, the shit that can happen in a fucking decade.
Oh, man.
This doesn't even. I mean, the street that we live on still looks exactly the same, but everything else around here is absolutely fucking ridiculous. I think I've told you that they used to shoot Blue Bloods, that TV show over here, but they also do Law and Order and Law and Order SVU and
yeah,
Boardwalk Empire was actually shot here in Brooklyn and not in Atlantic City where it was supposed to be shot.
Yeah,
and my buddy was the head of security over there. All of that area where that set was doesn't even exist anymore.
You were telling me that,
like,
yeah. Well, in this other space, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's all fucking high rises. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. Karate, can I ask you, were you requesting a microphone the whole fucking time?
That fucking guy brought up Mary and didn't bring me up.
What the fuck, dude? What is wrong with Brent?
Probably doesn't like me.
But why?
He doesn't like
what
anybody.
the hell?
Because I pick on him. At least he hasn't blocked me.
Yeah. I mean,
Je reviens.
he deserves it. What's up, Karate? How you doing, bud?
Not much. Walking the dog, having beer number one.
Oh, I'm
the ex picked up the kids. I am kid free.
You're a
I'm not kid free.
Huh?
I said I'm not kid free, but ironically, I'm at my in-laws' place up in Brooklyn, New York, without my wife. So my wife had to stay at home and work, and I came up here to visit my family, my in-laws, and my wife's not here, but I'm here with my kids.
Dude, you know what was funny? We fucking had a fucking similar day for that. Because I was at my in-laws, my wife was working. Same shit.
I actually love my in-laws, though. My in-laws are good people.
Yeah.
They're just my wife couldn't get off of work, and you know we just need to come up and visit. You know, my father-in-law's health is not the greatest, so
we're fucking all the same. Yeah, all the same here. Yeah. All the details exactly the same. Good people, father-in-law's in bad health. You and I, we're like twins.
And not like fucking Danny DeVito and fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Actually, I was fucking aggravated today because my mother-in-law wants me to fucking do some work on her house, and the project got bigger than I wanted it to be, and
It always does.
delayed. I am delayed on the project now. I just fucking every time I look, she hired some roofers a couple of years ago, and how far back was that? Fuck, I might be misremembering how long ago that was. I think that might have been during COVID. Well, she was getting all sorts of quotes at the time, and they were ridiculous quotes. Like, they have a big-ish house. It's not fancy. It's just kind of like a lot of square footage. But she was looking for roofers. She had like $20,000 quote, $25,000 quote. And then she found this one company that gave her a $10,000 quote. And she went with them. But holy fuck. The cheapest quote.
There's a reason.
There's a reason why it was the cheapest quote.
Is it a standard like shingle roof or
Asphalt
are they
shingles.
redoing metal or asphalt shingles?
Asphalt shingles. Yeah, it's a complicated roof because there's like
A lot of valleys.
a lot of
and
valleys,
different shit.
a lot of addition. Yeah,
Inmates doing the roofing.
dude, I cringe. I hate it because, like, I didn't spend a lot of years doing roofing, but I spent enough years that when I see bad work, I just cringe. Like, to the point where I'm like, you should find out the details of the company and fucking sue them. The more I look at this roof, the more I go, that's fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked. Like, at one point, this is the craziest thing is, at one point, one of the workers put his fucking leg through the roof, through the ceiling of the bedroom upstairs, and didn't
And they just
tell her.
and then they just fucking shingled over it, right? They didn't even replace the fucking the plywood underlayment at all, right?
I have yet to look at what they've done underneath of it. I don't know.
I did roofing. I did roofing for a little while when I was younger, and you've met my buddy Sergeant Roofer. I've done his metal roof is the first metal roof I've ever done in my fucking life.
Yeah.
And that thing is something I'm so fucking proud of because I worked so fucking hard on it along with him.
Yeah.
It's the most recent house that I've done me and him have done everything from the fucking ground up. And that house is going to be one badass motherfucker.
Is there an ass-eating room in the house?
Nice.
Yes, I am eating ass. Thank you for asking.
No, that's not what I asked. I asked if the house will have a room for ass-eating with a little sort of shelf to sit on.
Yes.
Every room is for ass eating.
Well, no, but you could build into the wall a little, like, bunk.
Like a giant glory hole you can put an ass through.
No.
No, like
it's
one of
a
those
bunk.
things that they put the cows in to force them in the cage while the bull fucks them.
I guess you could put that in. Sure.
Yeah.
If it's a fixture, then it can't be seized, right? So you want it to be a fixture. Like a diamond chandelier.
You want to get fucked from a diamond chandelier?
No, I'm sorry. I just meant you could have a room for ass eating, like a mud room.
You want to have your ass eaten from a diamond chandelier?
Mud butt room.
Well, you would just have a room where you would have a pig toilet, for example.
Go on.
Well, it's a toilet. It's a Chinese style where there's a toilet that just goes into a lower floor where there's pigs under the house and they eat the excrement and whatever scraps are thrown down the hole. Would you do that in your house?
Yes.
No, I don't have the
Just
room.
keep some pigs in the basement.
No,
We got a few.
I just don't have the room,
Oh,
Brad.
God.
You could put in a pig toilet in the basement.
Take them out of the bed and put them in the basement.
Raise some basement pigs.
Just make sure
Indoor
they got.
pig.
Just make sure you got enough blankets for all those pigs.
Well, they don't need blankets because the feces will then get smeared on the blankets.
Well, you need a slurry system.
Well, you're going to be wanting to have all your toilet go down through one pipe into the basement.
You know what? You lost me at this point. No. Okie dokie. Let's see. What you want? What you want?
I was thinking that was
What?
I was thinking the version of that comes from Bad Boys.
Yeah.
Bad Boys, Bad Boys. Because it's so funny. Family who lives across the street from my in-laws here, where I used to live a long time ago. I saw some drama go down where the police station is literally right around the corner, and there was a bunch of people standing at his fucking doorway, and they're yelling and screaming. And all of a sudden, this Jeep pulls up, and the one guy who's standing at the door yelling comes running over to the guy in the Jeep. Says to him, he's like, "Oh, this guy tried to fucking rob me." And I was like, "Hey, just pull up in the driveway right here. Like, you're good." And he's like, "No, I can't." I was like, "All right, that's weird." Right after that, like 5 fucking cop cars come up, going wrong directions on the fucking road and everything. They all pulled up, and they went, and they didn't arrest the guys who were standing at the door yelling and causing a fucking scene. They arrested the fucking homeowner. Now, he's a known drug dealer and has been for a long fucking time. I don't know if they accused him of selling them, drywall instead of cocaine or some shit like that. It was kind of fucking funny. So, of course, I know a lot of the cops in this area. One of my really good buddies is the lieutenant that's on duty right now. And I just started blasting Bad Boys, right as they pulled up here, and they started arresting everybody. And everybody just giving me dirty looks, and I'm like, I really don't give a fuck. It's funny to me. I'm here on vacation. I don't live here anymore. I don't care. What are you working on, karate? Sounds like you're
A
doing
rat
something.
trap.
A what?
A rat trap.
A rat trap. All right.
Yeah, I got a rat that's chewing the fuck out of my car right now, and drive me nuts.
Could probably use a couple of those over here.
Every night, the other night I couldn't even start my car. Fucking chewed through some wiring.
That's really annoying.
I got the whole interior pulled apart just to fix the wiring. Got the wiring fixed. Seeing fucking rat poop in my fucking car. Got me fucking mental. Can't catch the fucker.
Fucked. Is it a rat or a mouse, you think?
Yeah, it's a rat. That's a big poop.
Jesus Christ. What do you drive again? What's your car?
It's a Mitsubishi RVR, an Outlander.
How do you get a big enough hole in an Outlander?
I don't know where the fuck he's coming from. I've looked all over, found all the little hideouts, I've torn out my whole interior. There's all kinds of fucking chew bits everywhere. Fucking destroyed my seat.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is basically a parts car now. It still drives and shit, but I'm not gonna get any fucking. Be lucky to get maybe a couple grand for it at this point.
Yeah, how do you fucking advertise that on Facebook Marketplace? Runs good.
Uh,
Has a rat in the fucking.
Well, the rat probably comes with my house. I don't know. But
Yeah, they just sold the house next door to my in-laws' house here, and so it's basically the whole house is empty and abandoned. And I have never seen this many rats anywhere around here. They have construction going on at the school that is, I don't know, 3 doors down across the street. So between the construction at the school that is currently closed, because they don't start school here until the end of, or beginning of September, or something like mid-September, somewhere in that range. And they're redoing the cafeteria. And then this house that is directly next door, literally touches this house, being abandoned. And they used to have a vegetable garden in the backyard. I have never seen rats like this on the street ever. It is nonstop. They're just running back and forth between the school and the house, and the house and the school. It's back and forth nonstop. And all I keep thinking is, man, if I was back home in Florida and I saw rats like this, I would literally just pull the shotgun out and just start fucking blasting these motherfuckers. But here, I can't even have a gun because as a legally allowed to have guns citizen, you can't have one. But if you're a criminal, it's okay because you'll just get arrested and you'll probably even get your gun back when they let you out in fucking 6 hours. Ridiculous. There goes another motherfucker right there.
yeah, I was setting up a 5-gallon bucket trap. Hopefully that works. I don't want to try a snap trap in my car because I don't want the thing exploding everywhere.
Yeah.
I had a live trap I tried in there, didn't work. Well, no luck. We'll see.
I can't remember the name of the rat poison.
Vous emmerde, on vous enroule dans la merde. Maintenant, Chico, je vais te laisser parce que tu m'écœures. T'es vraiment un vomi, un dégouli incroyable. Maintenant, va rester avec tes connards, point barre. Et il y a des mamzelles et des mamchines et des mon cul, Madame Olivier, qui t'écoutent religieusement sans te répondre. C'est des...
What that thing does is it literally, it inhibits them from being able to intake any type of moisture. Like whenever they try to drink, it expands inside of them to the point that it kills them without making them, like cause any kind of a mess.
Yeah.
Is
that what the green
dries? Go ahead. Is that what?
Is that what the little green pellet or the green? They're like a green cube and a black.
Yeah.
I also tried the other ones. They were like they almost look like wood pellets. I tried those ones.
So I imagine what you're talking about is very similar to the bar bait that I use. I don't know about the regulations in the States for civilian purchase of rat poison, but in Canada, I can purchase the very potent stuff, and it comes in green and yellow. You can have a yellow version or a green version, and depending on what you have, some will like the yellow more than the green. They both work the same way. They completely dehydrate them out, and they will not stink up.
They're like mummify.
Yeah,
they mummify. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
Like and like almost instantly. I mean, when I say almost instantly, I'm talking about like 24 hours, something like that.
Yeah,
they just turn into like a dead, dry carcass. Like it's pretty crazy.
I've seen the green ones. I'll have to give them a shot.
I would do that because there's no mess. They don't fucking like leave any kind of residual bullshit, and you can literally.
But
I was just gonna say you can literally pick it up with your fucking fingers by the tail, and there's not gonna be any juices or any nasty shit, and just throw it in the fucking trash. and it's
I
a
live in a
mummified carcass.
I live in a pre-manufactured home that's kind of off the ground, and they're in my floors right now too.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
So
I mean,
if I
I
can
would
kill them
imagine.
without them fucking turning to mush and stinking up, because they're already
And
stinking
that's-
up.
Yeah, that's the best thing too, because they don't actually stink when they die because of how they die.
Yeah.
That's you can literally like, you know, take a brick or two out from your the side of underneath your house, or I don't know if you have, depends on how your house is set up. You can throw a couple of those little bricks underneath there, and they'll just die, and you can even leave them down there. You don't even got to go look for them because they're not going to stink.
Now, do the other rats get the fucking hint? Because they're pretty smart. They can tell. They say like, oh, they tend to tell the other ones like, hey, that stuff's poison. Don't fucking go near it.
Yeah, they're smarter than people give them credit for.
Yeah. I mean, somehow they're getting in my car, and I cannot find the way that they're getting in.
What's up, Tracy?
Oh fuck. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Hi. How is everyone?
We're
Better now that you're here.
That's so sweet, Karate. I know I'm having a super fantabulous day. I got good news, guys. You're going to be so excited.
It's going to be a boy?
You're the second one to say that. Stop that. I mean, at my age, God forbid.
You should go on puberty blockers.
What would that do to me at this age?
Well, you obviously
Is that
haven't
the good
stopped
news?
growing yet.
Is that the good news? You're approved for gender reassignment surgery?
Yeah. Yes, and then made right after that. Shut
I
up.
was just going to say the maid part, but yeah.
No, better than that. Oh my God, you guys, guess what? Guess what I got today?
COVID shot.
A kick in the butt? Is that what you said?
She
COVID.
said chicken butt. Chicken butt.
He said COVID
COVID
shot.
shot.
Chicken butt.
He said COVID shot. I said
COVID.
chicken butt.
Yeah.
But
Vaccinated.
No, fuck no.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Chicken
Yeah, because I
thigh.
want to change my DNA at this age. You betcha.
Yeah.
No, better than that.
$1
Better.
million.
Things bigger, not that big. Eventually I will, because when me and Chanel, we're going to end up ruling the world. And this is my first step towards it.
who the fuck is Chanel?
We're,
Did you get the Infinity Stones?
no. Is that some sort of sex toy?
Yeah, well, it is fisting.
Oh, God. Zing.
Dear Lord. I don't even know what any of that means, and I don't care.
Okay, what did you get? What did you get?
I got a job.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
What kind of
I
job?
applied for.
What kind of job?
It's
Hand or blow?
no, it's not OnlyFans, and it's not giving hand jobs to
I was going to say, I
animals
offered you
in the
that
zoo.
job.
Well,
I
I'm out.
offered you that job a long time ago.
Right? You guys are all self-employed that way, aren't you? No. No, it's at a beauty supply place. And so when I applied there, I had worked at this place, at this particular one, back in the 90s, loved it. And then I was stupid and got married and moved to that small town that you know about, Lord Jesus, you know, that you hate. You had the bad, picking up the potatoes.
Frisians? You went to the
out there.
town with the Frisians?
Yeah, with those Frisians. Well, close by there anyway, so I had to quit. But it was a great company to work for. So when I saw that they were looking for help, I was like, yeah, that's the mothership calling me home. When you've done your whole life doing hair, that's the mothership. You always want to work at the beauty supply. It's like kind of like a drunk working at the liquor store. I mean, what drunk wouldn't want to work at a liquor store, right? But it's sort of the same thing. So when
A
they
recovering
called,
one?
Well, I'm still in active addiction when it comes to beauty supplies. So, and I will not be shamed for it. So when they called for an interview, I was so excited. And I nailed that interview to the point where today, and this doesn't happen anymore, where you get hired on the spot. It doesn't happen anymore. But because I worked there before, and that is my go-to beauty supplier, I know all the products. I know, like I know everything that's in there. So that's my second home. So by the end of the interview, she's like, I'm going to recommend you to the upper management. So she'll be giving you a call, which is basically saying now you're hired. The manager has now hired you. So now you have to go and you got to see the top boss. Now you got to go. Now I've made it to the top boss. And she'll just ask me a few questions. And then she does a soft credit check. And then from then you get put into the system and onto the schedule and all the rest. That doesn't happen anymore where you get hired, because usually it's like, well, you have to come back for a second interview and the third one, and then you have to give up your right kidney, all that bullshit. So that was very impressive as well. But I was so fucking excited because this is a godsend. Because last month I paid too much on my rent, and I get a text from my landlord, and it's because the housing program, they sent a check. They were supposed to. It was supposed to be, but for some reason they did. So I'd paid too much, and so the landlord says to me, "You only have to pay $420 this month for rent." I was like, "Right on." So I paid that easy, right? I get a message from him, "You still owe $260." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I screenshotted what he said, and he's like, "Yeah, I meant to say that you paid $420 towards this month's rent." I was like, words fucking matter. I was so stressed out. So I really need to nail this job, and I did it. And so, aren't you guys proud of me? I did it.
I'm very proud of you. Congratulations.
Because I do not want to lose my home, right? I mean, you can't be doing shit like that. You can't, for my landlord, I mean, yeah, he's also a firefighter, and he has 2 properties to take care of. He's a busy guy. But I mean, you got to say what you fucking mean, man. I mean, like that pissed me off.
Genuinely, Tracy, congratulations. I'm very, very happy for you. And if you want to cross the border and get nailed again, just let me know.
What?
Well, they hired you on the spot, right? Because they knew that this chick knows what she's talking about when it comes to beauty supply. They can just look at you and tell.
Absolutely. I mean, that is the mothership calling me home, and that specific company, because that is my favorite beauty supplier. So of course, I mean, I've been going there for years. So yeah, and the girl did know. She obviously did know, because I was rattling off all the brand names, and when I would come and visit, I mean, they would shop there, and I mean, I've spent so many years in that particular shop. It even walking in felt like, because I hadn't been there in a long time. It was like, this is like coming home. It felt, that feeling. I don't know. Do you guys get that when you go into a tool place or a hardware store?
In your balls.
Do you guys know? I'm being honest with you guys. Do you have that sort of place for maybe the plumber, when you go to the plumber supplies? Do you get that tickle in your balls?
Yes.
Do you? Okay, so you understand what I'm saying, right?
I was being facetious, but also genuine at the same time.
Yeah, so, I know. But is there a plumber supply place? Is there such a place? Okay. Yes. So is that like the candy store for you? Because the beauty supplier has always been the candy store for me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's what I do for a living. And anytime that there's some cool new toys or tools or whatever, that's gonna fucking make my life a lot fucking easier, I always jump on it. And
for sure,
I love it. So I know exactly what you're talking about. It's a different field, but that's what my mom does. That's what my mom does. So I know exactly where you're coming from. And I'm very happy for you, Tracy.
Thank you. And I really. So it's the bad part is that it was an hour and a half. Hour and a half bus ride to get to this place. I was so fucking pissed off. Do you know that from the south side of Edmonton, it takes an hour and a half to get to Red Deer? An hour and a fucking half within the fucking city. I was pissed, and I didn't even spend that hour and a half. When I got to Southgate Station, I was like, you know what? How much is an Uber from here? $5? I'm fucking in. So I ended up showing up at like 10 after 10. I was like, I'm not waiting for a fucking bus. I'm so tired of this. And so to find out that it only costs $5 from the Southgate Station, well, but she's also going to have me working at that location and then the West End, which is only a 30-minute bus ride, which is more fucking normal, right? But these goddamn officials, they want bike lanes, they want people out of cars and around the buses. If it takes an hour and a half to get someplace, and who's gonna fucking take the bus when it only takes 30 to 45 by car? I mean, like, do fucking better. That's my bitch for today. But you know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. Per day? Yeah, one way. Yeah.
Tracy,
Yeah.
are you going to be like moving all over to different locations all the time?
No, just between those two, because I did ask her about the West End location. I said that one's only a 30-minute ride because we were talking very casually and she was the same age as me as well, which also we had, and a hairstylist, so we had the same kind of background, some of the same experiences. So we got talking about other stuff. And she says, well, they are looking for help as well. I was like, no way. I said, but I mean, I love this location. I said, I'm flexible. I'll work both if needed, and be a floater, which they do that. So
you are known to work both ends. So.
I will. I'm that kind of girl. I'm nothing if not versatile, boys. I mean, if you need me to put a strap on, if that's your thing. Huh?
You flexible?
Huh? I'm flexible. I'm versatile and flexible.
Nice. Need a ride home?
Bubbles, I think Jane is
Yeah, I'm trying to throw her a mic. I don't know if it's not working. But...
I've got one. Thank you very much.
Does.
Thank you.
Hello.
Bye, Jane.
Good morning, everybody.
No, it's 11 at night here, sweetie.
Oh yeah, sorry. Good evening. Good evening, Canada.
Goody.
I was just telling them my good news, and thankfully there's a girl here who can understand. These boys have been very sweet.
I caught the tail end of it. Have you got a job?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So does it pay well? Does it pay well?
Yeah, well, to start, it pays better than minimum wage. So to start,
better than what you're making right now, I take it.
And that too, and that's really all I care about, karate, because when I was explaining this to Bubbles at one point, that I don't make enough on what I have to make my rent, and it's only about $200, which isn't much, but it's a fuck of a lot when you don't have it, right?
Yeah.
So even if I am, and it is only part-time to start. So, but that doesn't mean that there's always openings, because hairdressers they're a freaking head case, and they're always changing and quitting and getting fired and not showing up and all the rest. It can very easily turn into full time. So
no more handies in the parking lot for
exactly. I don't have to do that anymore. If I the amount that I need to get by, even though my phone I had to upgrade it, but it's very low. So even at part time at that amount, it's still I'll be able to make it. So, and that's to start. So yeah, it's not the greatest. It's like 17. It's not the greatest, but it's also an easy job too. So
none of us have the greatest.
So it's a job, and I've kind of been going stir crazy at home. When you don't have you can only go for so many walks, and the mosquitoes this year in Edmonton are just fucking ridiculous.
My sister's in town right now, getting away from Edmonton.
Yeah. So she's probably told you that the mosquitoes are like the size of small children.
Yeah, my niece is covered in bites.
Yeah,
And they're escaping the floods too. I guess there's some wicked floods going on.
there is, and but it's all the areas that it's normal to flood. There's a notorious for flooding. I don't know if it was how they built the White Mud Drive, and because Edmonton was built on swampland too, so these roads, they kind of sink and stuff like that, and too much moisture is going to cause a problem. So yeah. Who's got the music going?
I'm playing a little bit.
What are you playing? Your ukulele?
Yes, I'm starting my hairy banjo.
I think, Jane, you're giving us an echo with your speaker open because you're all the way over on the other side. No, it's not you. Oh, is it karate? No, it's Dave. You're the only one with your speaker open now. Hello.
I remember.
I have to do a little wash.
Stop now.
I will be back.
Well, thanks for sharing, Bubbles.
He's going for the wash.
Choose a co-host for.
Did you say he's going for the wash?
I bet it'll be Jane. It's always Jane. Jane.
I believe the Brits call it
Oh yes, just me.
Yeah, see, told you. So it's either Jane or Dave, but because Dave's already in here, I don't know why. Dave, did you piss him off? You don't have co-host status today?
No.
I've got it. Oh, we've got karate on the guitar now, have we?
Yep.
You're going up and down your scales.
Well, he is a hillbilly, so he probably got himself a banjo, too.
No, but I want one so bad. I'd be eyeing one up. I want a banjo and a resonator guitar.
I realize that banjos are extremely expensive. Is that true?
No, I've seen that. I want a 6-string banjo. It's basically just a guitar with a banjo body. I've seen them on Marketplace for about $300.
Oh, okay.
You can get them new on the low end. They're about $4 or $5.
Oh, okay. No, I thought there were thousands for some reason.
I'm sure the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I also want a resonator guitar. You know, like the steel guitar you see on the cover.
I was just going to say steel guitar. That's weird. I was just going to say that.
That's a resonator guitar. I want one of those.
They sound great, don't they?
They do.
I like them.
I've seen one of those on Marketplace for about $500. I just don't know which one I want more.
I didn't get on with the guitar. When I tried to learn it, I thought, fuck this. I couldn't handle it. I could not. I hated it. I just couldn't fucking do it. And
It doesn't.
I played the violin and the cello, but can't handle the guitar.
It doesn't happen overnight. So when do you start your new job, Tracy?
So like I was saying, I have to wait for the top boss to call. So she was going to recommend that it happen today, but maybe the boss was busy. So in the next 2 to 3 days, she'll be calling. They just do a soft check, I guess, just to make sure that you haven't got any outstanding warrants for murder or robbery or anything like that, because they're trusting you with the money.
I guess you're
so it's just a soft credit check. Well, no, because I've been able to outrun the cops and they have no idea. So of what I have done. They're not even on their radar.
Stand off your fingerprints.
Well, they do have my fingerprints actually. So.
Oh shit!
They do.
I've just got a job as well, a new job, but I have been working for them for a while, but it's anyway for the agency, but it's for the Masons, right? The Freemasons, and tell you what,
What?
the
Hilarious.
the fucking checks they're doing, it's
So they want to
going
make sure you're not
on
a
and,
Fed.
huh?
They want to make sure you're not a Fed. You're not spying on them.
Honestly, I've started taking bloody marriage certificates, birth certificates.
Well, they want to know, they probably want all your information. They want to know all your secrets. They want
Yeah,
to
they
have
do.
they want to blackmail, they don't want all your blackmail.
See, I wouldn't even if it paid, extremely well, I wouldn't give up that much for an employer. But I guess it depends what kind of position, and maybe that's something you said your mom, obviously it's something that she wants to do, and so she's willing to give that up, but that's just way too much. I mean, that's like working for the cops, basically, because you have to do a psych eval, and they want to know. They will even go in and question. You have to put down like family members, and they will go and question family members on stuff.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
So invasive.
It's not that bad. It's just they are extremely thorough. Like, you give references, you give your referees.
Yeah.
Well, I put down my current employer and someone else, but they went through my CV, or do you call it a resume? They went through that and they decided who they wanted references from. Not who I gave. Like, I thought, okay, like, previous employees. I thought, oh.
Yeah, so to me that's a little too invasive, but I mean, if that's the position that you want, I guess you're willing to give that
Well,
up.
I've worked there. I've worked for them for 5 years through an agency, but they want to take me on, so I work for them directly. Like, they've kind of poached me from the agency, really.
Right. What is this insult before me?
What insult?
Dave has left.
I know.
I said that. What the hell?
Indeed.
But here, actually, Jane, that's illegal for them. My sister-in-law's sister was working for a temp agency, and then they sent her to a government job, and the government job wants to keep her on permanently, and because they signed a contract that you're basically owned by the temp agency, and the temp agency, I think, sued the government because she, of course, went to that job because it was a permanent and a more stable, job with benefits and all the rest of it. So here they're not allowed to be poaching.
Oh well, actually, the oh gosh, I'm killing the space. They approached me and asked me to go for the post. I said, oh, I can't because of the agency. But now the agency they've got some arrangement.
Well, that's good.
I'm surprised.
It's a nursing agency. Maybe it's different if it's a nursing agency. I don't know, but I thought that normally they have to pay a release fee to the agency, but they've got some. I think they've got quite a good relationship with the agency because they use them a hell of a lot. But I did phone up my manager and a bit like sheepish. He said, "Oh no, it's fine. Don't worry. It's all been arranged. Don't worry." So that's okay.
I'm surprised the Masons would hire women. I thought they only dealt with men.
No, but there's a female side of the Masons has a special name too.
But but they've got female patients. It's a nursing home that's for beneficiaries, for the Masons. So it's got female patients and male patients.
Interesting.
Oh, the group is called the Eastern Stars, is for the women. They're called a Masoness, but the members are from a group called the Eastern Stars. So there is, they're just a different, but they are separated. I do know that much. I don't know a lot about it, but. But to answer your question, though, quickly, Karate, was by the end of the week, I should know start dates and all of that. And so I'm giving this lady a couple days to get her shit together to call me. And then I'll know which location I'll be working at primarily and how many shifts and all the rest of it, when my start date is.
Very nice.
Yeah. So then I'm sort of just waiting for that so I could tell the landlord, because when he threw that on me, I was like, well, I'm going to need some time. And I'm thinking, what the fuck am I going to do? So this is where I say that, somebody up above was watching over me, because I was saying, I'm going to need a miracle here tomorrow. I need to get this job tomorrow. And, somebody up there likes me, because did they ever deliver? Because you don't hear the same day anymore about getting a job. And the girl was very honest. She says, well, we had quite a few young girls apply, and it just wasn't going to work out because they just didn't have the education and the experience. Because you do have to know your products. You have other professionals coming in and, needing, specific help with stuff, and you need to know the products and what they do, whether it's for dry hair, damaged hair, or whatever, right? Bleach hair, colored hair, whatever. If you don't have the experience, that's where the beauty supplier is your go-to when you are as a stylist and needing help. So you need to have a lot of experience. So she even told me that. So at that point, I knew I had the job. I was like, oh, yes, I'm so excited. I was just waiting to hear those words, and I did. So by the end of the week, I'll have to come back. Bubbles, you'll have to have a space by the end of the week. We're going to book a space right now, sweetie.
Why?
So that I can keep you up to date on my new job.
We're going to host a space entirely surrounding your first
No. I said book a space. Make sure that you have a space so that I can come in and keep you guys up to date.
Are you going to say
What if I'm busy?
Jolly Good Fellow?
Yeah. Pardon me? Who's a sellout?
No, I said, are we going to chant for you and sing for She's a Jolly Good Fellow, for She's a Jolly Good Fellow?
Yes, exactly. No, I'm just saying, keep that in mind for later in the week. Think of me later in the week, booblies.
I never stop.
Karate.
Why?
I know.
Oh my God.
He goes to bed screaming my name, and his wife's like, who the hell is that? He's like, never mind, it's okay.
What wife?
You scream my name every night before you fall asleep.
That's right.
Forget about me.
It might be a nightmare, but you still scream my name.
Every night into a sock.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Oh, karate. Oh, karate.
Why are you saying that seductively? What the fuck is that?
It's not seductively. It's more
karate.
with shame. It's more with shame.
Karate.
I couldn't get the
Karate.
No, because of you've got a weird name.
I'm literally saying exactly how
shame
you're
and derision. Oh, karate.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly. You said it.
That was with
karate.
Yeah, see, that was. But when I said it, it was with shame and derision. I don't know how you missed that.
Mm-hmm. No,
you missed it.
I didn't miss it because it wasn't.
Maybe you were just hoping to hear that because you're a weirdo. You're not weirdo. You're not a weirdo. Karate's a weirdo. You're not a weirdo. Don't boot me. Don't boot me.
Why would I boot you?
I don't know, because I'm being sassy.
Okay. Be sassy.
Sassy. Saucy.
Terrorism.
What's new with you guys? Enough about me. What's new with you guys?
That's right.
That's life. That's life.
How is your garden growing there, booblies?
My crops are doing fairly well, I believe.
Good. So nothing's gotten damaged because you guys have gotten some crazy weather, right? First it was hotter than a frickin', Satan's asshole, and then you're getting some crazy tornado weather, hail.
No, didn't get hail here. About a month ago, we got a little bit of hail, but nothing too.
Nothing to damage the crops.
No damage. There was a small patch. There was a small patch of hail damage in the cornfield in the back 50, but nothing that would do any like.
You'll just use that for cattle feed. Sell it for cattle feed. It'll be fine.
No, because it's corn. When it's to a certain stage, can come out of it if it's not too much, right? So if it's like the hail
that's good.
punctured the leaves a bit, like it looks bad, but it's still going through photosynthesis just fine. Yeah, you can get away with a bit of hail damage without any like real repercussions.
Well, corn does have pretty strong stalks on it, right? That grows on. So
the important thing is if it can, have effective photosynthesis, right? So like, you have very sturdy stalks on corn, but I have more than once in my life seen a cornfield completely obliterated by hail because it took the leaves completely out. It's just stalks standing in the field, and they can't recover.
Yeah, I hear you.
Myself speaking, and I sound boring as fuck.
No, it's fascinating shit, man. I'm fascinated with everything because you know what's been going on in other spaces.
Tracy.
I'm not. I'm actually being sincere. It's a nice break because I've told you before, coming into your spaces, even though you guys have to nut kick the chug like to death, and I love you all for it. It's at least it's not the same as Sayab and depressing and fighting and just bullshit drama that I get from some of the other spaces. And it's a nice break because, I mean, even though you guys will give me a hard time, and I know it's all in good fun, but it's a nice break from a lot of the bullshit in other spaces, which is there's a lot of drama going on X right now. And I just kind of, so, even talking about it's good things. It's not talking about fucking Carney doing this and communism and just
you gotta get away.
Yeah, I need a break from that because it kind of gets overwhelming at times. And I can't deal with it. But there is a lot of drama going on right now. Some of it I have kind of thrown a little bit of mud myself. But it's like, I threw mud, I'm done. And I don't need to be constantly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern?
You know what I mean, man. Nah, me. Hey, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, you know what I mean, man.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you guys. You don't go in any other spaces, though. I don't see you guys in those spaces.
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't do those fucking Canadian politics spaces anymore. They're completely
because there's really nothing to talk about anymore. But still,
Carney's bad. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah.
Right.
Tell me something I don't know.
So then, so you know about the 21 questions. You've probably seen that space. So that's OG and Josh. They get
you mean Josh from Canada, whatever that fucking.
Yes, that guy. He's harmless. He's
harmless, but my God, is he cringy.
He's all right. I don't mind him.
Him and I have been in. Yeah.
Have you really gone toe to toe and? Yeah.
Oh, we've been in back and forth. Like he's so. What's the word for it? Karate. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Faggy.
Faggy is the. It doesn't quite cover it though. Faggy's a good starter. That's an appetizer to the fucking description, but it's not the entree.
We size faggly.
And I don't know. A lot of people feel that way about him, but yeah, he doesn't bother me in that same way. I know what you're saying because a lot of people say that about him.
I really tried. There was a point in time that I really tried to like establish some sort of, best I can say, is conversation between Josh Furcan and myself.
Yeah.
It's insufferable.
Wow. And see, that surprises me because I did talk about you, Bubbles.
With Josh?
No, somebody else saying that you were somebody that you're one of those people that can get along with like 98% of the people, and you become, even if it's just a space or online friend or friendly with them, you know, you're not you make friends with people very easily online or whatever, right? So that's surprising.
Well, no, I like if Josh from Canada came in here right now, I would get along with him. Like, I'm not saying him and I would like I wouldn't kick him out. I wouldn't have a fight with him, you know, unless he's gone down.
You.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is the thing, Tracy. I agree. So, and I appreciate you recognizing that. By the way, I am a bit of a social chameleon. In a way.
You know, I love you, booblies.
Yes, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you too.
Did
you notice he didn't say love? Jane, did you notice that? He didn't say love back. He didn't say that he loved me back.
I think Jane's sleeping.
She's got to talk to the Masons. They're after her. She spoke too much.
The thing is, Tracy, is that there's an aspect of that socialization that I kind of enjoy as a game, but a lot of the people in the game I tolerate, right? From an outside lens looking in, it might look I am engaging with them in such a way as to be like, oh, he's basically being friends with all of them. I'm getting along. I would not consider myself friends with a lot of the people I engage with. I'm very friendly in a lot of interactions, but a lot of the people that I'm friendly with are not friends.
Right. No, I get that. And surprisingly, I know you guys won't believe me, but especially when it comes to females, and this does not include Jane, I genuinely like Jane, but when I'm in spaces, oftentimes I will play nice with women, just knowing that women are stupid bitches. And if you say something, even in jest, where I can nut kick you boys and you boys can handle it and it's just a joke. But if I said that same thing to a woman, it would be World War III. Right. So I have to play nice with these women. So I get what you're saying. I do. And
that's why you see me. That's why Skittles is here. That's why you see me in small spaces, because I prefer the company of people that I enjoy, where you might see me bounce into a space that's got a lot of people and go talk to Josh for Canada or whoever. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to stay in there long. I'm going to be, I'll be here for fucking 6 hours talking to Jane and you and Karate because and sorry, Skittles, I didn't mention you because you just joined. But yeah, there's certain company that I prefer.
Right.
Yeah. But then I also will, for a short period, kind of enjoy playing the game in a way, if you will.
Right, in small doses, and I get that. But I mean, I guess I tolerate a lot of people too, and don't say things just because I know they're gonna get butthurt, and it'll start World War III. And a lot of people in these spaces do get butthurt. You can't say things to them, or I can say them to you guys. You guys, I guess, know me well enough, or you just don't fucking care. And Tracy, she's a bitch, but whatever, something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
It's something like that. Yeah, I see. I know. So I do agree with you, but I do need to take breaks from those spaces. And I don't see Karate in those spaces much either, so he must feel the same way as well.
I've kind of really cut down on my activity online.
I've seen MJ in those Wog Pugs. He doesn't go to too many of the other ones, but he will tolerate Wog Pug. But he's about the only one that I see, because I don't see Dave care less, obviously, about
I've
people
gone as
who
far
get
as
raped.
not even hitting the like button or commenting anymore.
So do you go into Guy with a J because he is one that, and you got that frickin'
No.
stupid ass PFP. Because he's coming back, and they kind of infiltrate these different group chats, and it's I'm so beyond that too. And I just
Well,
Are you trying to build me up, Tracy?
with a lot of the people you're mentioning, Tracy,
AMB, fuck you. I love you and I miss you though.
Tracy.
I miss you, even though you can go fuck yourself.
I don't know who MB is, but he seems to be a friend of Tracy's. So,
I'm a friend of Tracy, and Lord,
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
fine.
follow you, but I
Fuck you,
didn't.
Mail
And
Beater.
also, I was
Faggot
gonna
ass
follow
piece of
Jane, but I
Well,
didn't.
yes, I'll follow you back.
Look,
But Chad
no,
Clark,
I don't
you
want to
came
follow
in
you.
and it sounded
I
like
just
you
don't want to
flushed.
follow you, bro.
He's drunk all the time.
Sorry,
And he's a faggot ass piece of fucking shit. Male beta fucking 220 fucking piece of
okay,
shit.
hold on.
I'm only
hold on,
drunk.
hold
I'm
on.
only drunk at
Piece of
night.
shit.
I'm only drunk at night.
He's a habitual
Everyone-
soft blocker, yeah.
Everyone, hold on
There
1
seems
second.
to be.
I'm just trying to
Bitch
keep
ass
up with
pussy male beta.
Skittles, please. I'm trying to ask you, who are you talking about right now? Are you talking about MB or someone?
MB 220, MBT
Well,
220. I'm only talking about him.
I would like to keep the peace. I don't know who Chad is. Chad came in and flushed the toilet, so I'm
Chad's
very
cool.
willing to.
Chad's cool.
Okay, he came in and flushed the toilet into the mic, so I'm very willing to.
Oh, yeah, so Chad, don't do the fucking soundboard, Chad. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
you're not cool if you do that, Chad. Fuck you. Chad's highly autistic, but Chad, chill, all right?
Yeah. Autistic is not an excuse for being.
Exactly, I agree. So Chad, chill. Don't do the soundboard. But the shit talk that I was talking was solely focused only entirely at MBT.
Yeah, it was definitely directed towards me.
Fucking piece of shit.
For sure.
All right, I don't know what your beef is. I don't know what your beef is.
Hey, Lord,
There's no beef, but he's a piece of shit. He
I'll follow you, dude. Here we go. Follow Lord. Hey, Jane.
I just
I'm
noticed.
following Jane.
Shut up. What I noticed was that he just unfollowed me. So it's just like, how rude are you? Like, that's rude. Because he chose the fuck out of my spaces. I let him get away with it to a degree.
Like, she used to, but then like about 3 or 4 months ago, she stopped letting me like be awesome.
Skittles, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, in many traditional weddings, as the bride and groom exit the church, people might throw rice. What would you throw at a gay wedding?
Sperm.
Well.
Go
ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying I was asking Skittles because another person was piping up.
I don't know, sprinkles.
Skittles, this should be an easy one for you.
It should be sprinkles. Gays love sprinkles, dude.
So the actual answer is Skittles. Why? Because taste the rainbow. Skittles. You were being thrown at gay weddings.
But it was actually sprinkles because I said it like 3 times.
I'm here to take the rainbow back. Thank you.
Taking the alphabet back.
Yeah.
All right, so I also don't know who this
I bet you $100.
So the actual answer is Skittles. Why?
I don't know, sprinkles.
Sperm.
Well. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying I was asking Skittles because another person was piping up.
I don't know, sprinkles.
Skittles, this should be an easy one for you.
It should be sprinkles. Gays love sprinkles, dude.
So the actual answer is Skittles. Why? Because taste the rainbow. Skittles. You were being thrown at gay weddings.
But it was actually sprinkles because I said it like 3 times.
I'm here to take the rainbow back. Thank you.
You're here to take the rainbow.
Chad Clark in a game of fucking pick your game, Chad.
Okay, honestly, MB, how drunk are you? Just said, I bet I could beat Chad.
I am the normal level of drunk that I normally am at this point of the evening.
You gotta formulate a thought before you speak it.
He's also slightly retarded.
I will fucking juggle you, dude.
He's also slightly retarded, so you mix that
Tracy,
with
is
the
that
alcohol.
Rhode Island, a flag that you have.
And then he has to huff Lysol on top of it. So, he's a trifecta of fucking retardation.
The only reason you're pretty is because you have the same sprinkles. Gays love sprinkles, dude.
So the actual answer is Skittles. Why? Because taste the rainbow. Skittles. You were being thrown at gay weddings.
But it was actually sprinkles, because I said it like 3 times.
I'm here to take the rainbow back. Thank you.
You're here to take the rainbow back?
Yeah, and next it's going to be the alphabet. Whatever it is, I'm going to do it.
We're taking the alphabet back.
Yeah. For real.
All right, so I also don't know who this
I
lying
bet you
person is.
$100 I could beat Chad Clark in a game of fucking pick your game, Chad.
Okay, honestly, MB, how drunk are you? Just said, I bet I could beat Chad.
I am the normal level of drunk that I normally am at this point of the evening.
You gotta formulate a thought before you speak it.
He's also slightly retarded.
I will fucking juggle you, dude.
He's also slightly retarded, so you mix that
Tracy,
with the alcohol.
Rhode Island, a flag that you have.
And then he has to huff Lysol on top of it. So, he's a trifecta of fucking retardation.
The only reason you're pretty is because you have the same picture from fucking 1993.
I said that because it's not true. I'll open up my fucking camera right now. Bitch ass pussy. I met 5 people. Some of them more than once. Like real shit. I met 5 people off this app. Some of them more than once. So I'm not worried about what
5 people. Hold on. Let's do the math. Hold on. How many of them?
Let's go.
I met Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Math, Chad.
Hi.
Hi, I've met Tracy. I've met Willie B. Willie B's not here. I've met Fabio. I have met White Wabbit. I know.
And that's when I fell in love with you, Lord Jesus.
Yes, right.
Are you a fucking Baptist?
Shut up, MB.
Not here.
5 people off this app. Some of them more than once. So I'm not worried about what
5 people. Hold on. Let's do the math. Hold on. How many of them?
Let's go.
I met Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Math, Chad.
Hi.
Hi, I've met Tracy. I've met Willie B. Willie B's not here. I've met Fabio. I have met White Wabbit. I know.
And that's
Tracy.
when I fell in love with you, Lord Jesus.
Yes, right.
Are you a fucking Baptist?
Shut up, MB.
Now, should I count Mike Lozong? I technically met him, but he's not a person.
No. I mean, we've all met shit. I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, that's nothing new. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck everybody up.
Yeah. Shut up, MB. And MB is from he would always come into Adrian's spaces.
Look,
and even Adrian would do him down because he's such a dickhead.
He's such a fucking bitch.
Let me ask Tracy, would you count it for the fact that
stupid? It's dumb. It's fucking dumb. It's like Chad loves this shit because he's a fucking loser and he loves it when people that like each other get mad at each other. Chad's just jerking off right now. Chad, aren't you whacking it off?
You're gonna lose your mic, dude.
You're gonna lose your mic.
Fuck my mic. Fuck my mic.
You can keep it if you calm down.
Okay, so what was it? Sorry, I can't remember the last thing.
Now, the question is, would you count it? Because here's the funny thing. So you know Pickle and you know Jacob, otherwise known as, what is this thing now? Mayo Chud or something?
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay. I've met both of them as well, but technically I met them before I met them on Twitter. Does that count? That doesn't count, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't count. It doesn't count because everybody on Twitter is a fucking loser.
Shut up.
Let's
being
see,
delusional.
let's see here. Laura, Jane, Karate, Tracy, Lion, Skittles, Chad,
Fuck you,
Gillax,
motherfucker.
All right, MB, you're just taking over the space. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to sober up a little bit before.
See, and that would happen in Adrian's late night spaces. He always got booted down to listener because he's a fucking retard. Ha ha. I got you booted down.
I thought he was your friend.
Listener. He is, but me and him have this. I antagonize him to get him into trouble, and then he gets booted down to listener. And then you nice host will give him another chance, and then I'll antagonize him again.
Well, I mean, for the level of alcohol that he seems to. Oh, well, he's gone anyway.
He's always. He'll come back. He will come back. He comes back about 3 times. If he's really, like I said, he drinks alcohol and then he huffs Lysol and and does meth too. I don't know if any of that's true, or if he's just naturally retarded. I'm not sure.
That would be slander, Tracy. You can't speak slander on someone.
No, especially not in Canada. The thought police will come after me.
Well, they don't really care about that. They care about if it's hate speech.
Actually, did you see Edmonton police had posted that it was more about hurt feelings, and then they deleted it, but people had already screenshot it, and then also Danielle Smith came on and said, no, that's not going to fly. That's not the culture here in Alberta, and that won't be enforced. So apparently Edmonton police didn't get that memo. Fuck them.
So Danielle's not enforcing hate speech.
That's what she said.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
She's always been wishy-washy, though.
Right? She can't be trusted. She's a floor crosser. I know. I've lost all faith in her.
You know what? That label has. I don't know what it is. There's something in the way it rolls off the tongue. It sounds so offensive. You're a floor crosser.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
and as it should, though, because they do it. They're doing it so much right now that it should have the same as being as negatively as being called a rapist or something. I mean, it should be because they're betraying the constituents that voted for them. That should not be allowed. I voted for you as a conservative, and then you go across the floor and what, there's no by-election done because now you switch sides? That is offensive. It's offensive as saying that they diddle children.
Not quite that offensive.
Oh, yes, it is. When it comes to in the political world, yeah. It should be political.
We're going to agree to disagree, I think.
I'm just sick of all this shit, that's all. You know I am. I'm so sick of all of it. And can we go back to fucking, I mean, remember in the 90s?
Can we go back to fucking?
Maybe can we go back to fucking decent, normal politics where they, like they Just imagine if there was foreign people trying to listen to us and then someone had to transcribe into their language. And Tracy's like, let's go back to fucking. And there's a period. And then that's the sentence.
Isn't she back?
They just think these people are retarded. They don't even know how to fucking speak normal, complete sentences. Which they might
Says
be
the
correct.
woman who ended the sentence with, let's go back to fucking.
Right? I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of my shortfalls. No short jokes, karate. I will not kick you if you do.
You acknowledging that I was going to say something is enough of a joke.
I guess I'm at the end of my rope when it comes to this political bullshit in Canada.
Listen, Tracy, I would make fun of your height, but I won't stoop that low.
Shut up. Just because I had to be on the step higher just to be able to say goodbye to you when we met at McDonald's does not mean that it gives you the right to make short jokes now.
The booster seat?
Pretty much. I'm surprised he didn't go get one at the McDonald's. I'm really quite shocked. Don't give him any ideas for the next visit. You can come. You're not doing that right now, are you?
What did Karate say? Get her a kids meal?
Booster seat. No, booster seat. You know, he did buy me a chicken sandwich though. Was it a chicken sandwich?
I
or
should have
was it
bought you a kid meal. That would have been funny.
The toy would not have made her happy though.
You know what? I had a whole bunch of the Looney Tunes Happy Meal toys. I was buying the Happy Meals for the whole Looney Tunes set.
You know those memes, those video memes where like dwarves are doing things like throwing a javelin and then it's just a toothpick.
Yes.
You know, things like
with
that.
Midgets, yeah.
Shot put, and then it's a fucking pebble.
Driving a race car and it's a Hot Wheels.
Yeah, we should do that with you, Tracy.
No, shut up.
That'd be funny. You'd go viral, wouldn't you like that?
Actually, I did have a post go viral that was bitching about Danielle Smith, and I think I'm at about 350 likes.
350 is viral for you?
Yes, because either I get 0 likes, or if on a good day I'll get 2 likes. I've got like 2 people that like my shit. So to have that, then I asked AI, and it said that yes, technically you've gone viral on that.
I asked Grok the other day which comment I have on X has the most likes, and it's a completely just mundane, insipid fucking comment. It's nothing. It's irrelevant, and it has like 2,800 likes for fucking reasons I don't know.
Let's see, where am I at with that one? It told me to pin it to my page so that I get even more. I don't really care. I'm not one that cares about that stuff, but I was just shocked.
I usually don't, but my wife was fucking trying to show me up because she fucking posted something on 9. Do you know what 9gags is?
No, never heard of it.
It's basically just doom scrolling where people just post what the fuck ever.
Oh,
it's mostly memes. Go to 9gags. It's just memes and shit.
So I'm at 406 likes, 4.7 thousand for impressions, and it's from Rebel News, where she has now done a 180 on climate change. And this was the day after she met with Carney and Red Deer.
Hold on, what has she said about climate change now?
She is now saying that Alberta can meet the climate change targets, and
fuck, she is so turncoat.
Exactly. And I said, wow, Danielle Smith, I guess once a floor crosser, always a floor crosser. You just killed your career in Alberta, but I'm sure you'll end up as a Liberal in Ottawa with a cushy position, screwing over all Canadians very soon. How fucking shameful. And I've gotten 406 likes, 118 retweets, 34 comments, and 4.7 thousand impressions.
I turncoats, the whole fucking political spheres. Uni-party turncoat, whatever the fuck. Fuck it all.
So it was seen over 4,000 times. That's huge for me. That would have to be my best one. I haven't done, and I never know when it's going to happen. The last one was a year ago when I posted from Parliament, and I had the receipts, and CPC fucking shitheads still would not. They said I was lying, even though I had screenshots from the parliamentary, like the vote outcome of how many times that Pierre Poilievre sided with the Liberals, and that one went viral, went crazy viral on that one too. But that was like a year ago. So no, I don't get that many. I've got 1 like on that one, nothing on that one, nothing on that one.
How many followers do you have, Tracy?
I have
5,000. You have 5? Really?
Yeah.
I would expect more engagement with 5,000 followers then.
I know, me too. So that was a year or 2 ago when I had the blue check mark, which boosts you. Right?
I think that's a lie. I think that's fucking a lie.
Well, I was getting, that's when I was getting, all of a sudden, I was getting all these people following me, and they were real people, not bots, because I don't follow the bots,
I
and I
get
don't
followed
allow
by
them.
bots. I get followed by a lot of bots.
But it was, so Atticus was saying that it boosts you so that more people see you, gives you more exposure, and this was before
I know they say that, but honestly,
don't
the
believe it?
results don't. No, the results don't fucking speak to that. I don't see those results. I mean, if you're, here's the thing, if you have no check mark, I think, have you noticed this? There's, ever since maybe close to a year ago, people will have a comment that for some reason will be hidden under probable spam.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do notice that too.
Most of those end up being people without a check mark, but I have still, even with my check mark, been put down into probable spam, and I've seen other people with check marks being put into probable spam. That's one of the biggest reasons why you won't get a comment noticed, obviously.
Yeah.
But if the idea is, if you have a check mark, you should have your comments noticed, then you should not be shoved into probable spam. I think, oh, look, it's Kate Bretner. Been a while since I talked to him. Request a mic, Kate Bretner, because if I try to, send one to you, it doesn't work. Twitter's fucked. You got a request. Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen it too often where it's just like, okay, why the fuck is my comment hidden as probable spam when every time it's a genuine opinion on the post? It's not fucking. And honestly, I've put a lot of fucking comments where it's just crass. It's fucking, hold on. Sorry. Comments that maybe could be interpreted as probable spam don't get put into probable spam. And then I have comments that are just genuinely opinions without insults, without curse words, without, right? And it doesn't make any sense. The algorithms don't make fucking sense.
No, but I was just reading just now that blonde bigot said, was there, did they get rid of a lot of bots? Because she said she lost a whole bunch of followers. And so somebody was saying that along the same lines about something about, let me go back to it, but I'm not wrongly quoting. Oops. I don't know what the hell they're doing. It seems to be changing all the time, and everyone does seem to have a different opinion on it. Did they do a bot purge, or did I piss off by posting my face? And someone said something just changed in the past couple hours. All notifications just stopped. I know that they're rolling out this this new Android upgrade. And now if you are a check mark, you can go. Yeah, because I can't host a space right now. No, but now if you're a check mark, I'm on my PC.
The only way I'm hosting this is by PC.
Yeah. So if you have a check mark, though, supposedly, and you've done your update, because OG did host a space the other night, and she has a check mark and she has an Android. Whereas I was like, "What are you talking about? I can't do that because I'm not."
Yeah, no, I have a check mark and I can't host or co-host.
Yeah. So see, that's bullshit. It is. See, it's still a shit show.
And that's what I'm saying. It's not about having the check is not actually doing anything for exposure, for fucking, any advantage technically, like you say, for hosting. None of that. It's just if one random person happens to have the ability to host after the update on their Android, it seems to be completely coincidental. Kate Brenner, how are you now?
Living the dream, man.
Are you? Somehow I don't believe you.
Oh, nightmares are dreams too, great.
That's correct, yes.
Early dreams.
You got me there.
I didn't say it was a good dream.
All right. All right. Living my life like it's golden. Like someone poured molten gold over my head and killed me. Yes.
Yeah, it's not all that bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Plugging away.
I mean, in most cases, if you turned off all electronics, you wouldn't notice half the shit that we think is in peril.
Yeah, that doesn't really affect me all that much. That's more an outlet. Yeah, just typical stuff, man. Just everything's more expensive. Looking at my finances
Yeah,
long
but
term, and that's like the online stuff is really just an outlet for me to bitch about. But yeah, it's end of the day.
Yeah, the one real world evidence is the CPI and the cost of everything. What do you think? What do you think about? I've kind of mentioned this before, but do you believe that we're in a recession right now and they're trying to hide it?
Dude, we're in a depression right now. We're in a recession. There's no question about that. I think it's a depression. Yeah.
Because I mean, if you were to listen to the mainstream, you would think that we're nowhere near a recession. We're doing great.
No, absurd. Yeah. Absolute recession.
Yeah.
Bordering on
when do you think it
depression.
actually started? I think it actually started last year.
I think it started 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I started seeing everyone on my road, rural community, putting their houses up for sale, right? And they were looking to downsize, and so what's going on? You're downsizing.
You know what's funny on that note? I noticed an earmark of what you can see to know that you're in a recession, and this really reared its head back in like 2008. And I always took note since then that like the way that you know you're in a recession, the early stages of recession is by an extreme amount of boats and RVs for sale on the side of the road. Anything that's basically a toy.
Yep. Yeah, luxury. Yeah, it goes first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Motorcycles, boats, ATVs, RVs, all that shit. Anything that's fucking kind of a luxury, a toy, people trying to fucking sell that off. You start seeing that lining the fucking streets, you know you're in a recession. That's my opinion. I started seeing that last year. I'm like, yeah, that's your sign. That's your
it's longer than that, in my opinion. But
yeah.
I mean, folks hang out with things longer, as long as they can, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes it's like, well, my daughter needs braces more than I need a fucking ATV kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Did you guys know?
I can't talk my significant other into selling. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That'll be my game plan.
You're still in the prairies?
No, Ontario.
You were in the prairies for a bit, weren't you?
I worked there.
Right. Because you do the helicopter pilot shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. I don't have a totally crap memory. I have a pretty crap memory, but not total crap.
Did you guys know that Mount Etna was spewing? Oh, it looks like a bunch of smoke. Were you guys aware that Mount Etna erupted? Were you aware of that?
Mount Etna.
Yeah. You ever heard of that? You don't know what I'm talking about?
I know. Hold on. I'm trying to piece my fucking memories
In
together.
Italy.
Yeah, Mount Etna's in Italy. Yeah, no, I said something about that a while back. Months ago.
I just posted something. Somebody posted something 13 hours ago. I guess I better check. My point was, obviously, climate change is bullshit. If Mother Nature,
climate change is making Mount Etna erupt. You're correct.
No.
Yeah.
Excuse for it though.
That wasn't really my point.
Climate change is 100% legitimate. It's called seasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was called natural cycles, and
No, July 30th. Yeah, she erupted on July 30th. And volcano entered an intense eruptive phase, generated lava fountains and 7-kilometer tall ash plume from the summit crater. Not creator, crater.
obviously.
Heavy ash fall. Okay, so
Heavy ass fault.
how much CO2? What does CO2 is emitted? That was the point of my post, is that if Mother Nature naturally emits CO2 to mass amounts like that, I think she can handle a little bit. Because especially in Canada, where we're mostly a boreal forest, if you don't understand that, then you don't know what it's photosynthesis, how much from volcano. Don't start that fight with me again. You know, I just told you I love you. Don't make me unlove you.
I assume everyone's seen. Oh man, what's the comedian? So good. Did a skit on this.
Let us know when you figure it out.
No,
2 to
Mr.
600 million tons.
Hey Tracy, do you want to hear a joke that Slibnik came up with the other day? I can
Oh gosh, it's going to be.
It was actually a good one.
Sure.
I appreciate it. It was in Brent's space, so of course Brent was a dick about it and fucking talked over him. But I thought it was a very clever joke. So Slibnik said, "Who's responsible for the donkey being left on the road?"
I don't know.
The ass's fault.
See, that's why I love Slibnik. That is funny. That's a good one. That's punny. That's a punny.
It's very punny.
Yeah.
So it was George Carlin.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys ever see his skit on global warming?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was later. That was in his late years. Yeah, he started being political later on.
Well, yeah, but his skit on global warming was awesome. Everyone's gonna save something. Save the bee, save the tree, save the whale, save those snails. But the most arrogant of all, save the planet. Wait a minute. You want to save the fucking planet? We can't even take care of ourselves. We can't look after one another. You're going to save the fucking planet? Anyway,
The planet ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Except we are. We are. Pack your bags, folks.
Like, please.
Yeah.
R.I.P. All right. Karate, what kind of position are you in? Are you in a position in which you could co-host for 2 minutes?
That's not a good one. I'm kind of
not a good one. All right,
are we expecting a lot of action to happen at fucking 1 in the mornings?
Yeah, I'm going to go right sideways here, bud. So, buckle up.
Bud.
Well, I have.
Oh, can't tell you're Canadian, bud.
Did I take it? Oh,
That's why
I
you-
can drop Tracy down.
And that's why you better buckle up.
I'm just basically here to keep Tracy in line.
Yeah,
Good luck. You can try. Nobody has been able to succeed yet, but if you're going to be foolish enough to try, then let's go.
All right.
You should know that by now.
Yeah, but you like it a little.
Oh, I like it a lot. That should stop you right there.
Sure did. It just kind of
You see, I know how to deal with you,
quelled a
boy.
little bit.
Good. At least I know how to deal with you boys and shut you down. Just keep playing your banjo and shut up.
I'm not playing a banjo.
Well, you think it's a banjo. You freaking BC hillbilly.
What's wrong with that?
Really? Should we tell him? Who wants to explain it to him?
well, no, there's no issue with the banjo, but do you
No.
play a banjo?
If it's a 6-string banjo, sure.
Is there different banjos?
Yes, there's a 4-string, a 5-string, and a 6-string. The 6-string is basically a guitar with a banjo sound.
Wow. Yeah. So I hack with a guitar. I've done that for 35 years, but banjo is just like, seems, I think it was only a 4-string I've ever been exposed to. And someone tried to explain it to me. I'm like, yeah, man, I can barely figure out a guitar. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, they're tuned a little differently. You got this string that starts, then the 5-string, I think, has a string that starts halfway down the neck.
What?
Yeah.
A 5-string guitar with the
No,
string
banjo.
that's
Banjo.
Oh, a banjo.
Yeah, it has
Banjo.
that.
It's halfway down the neck. Yeah.
Yeah, it starts halfway down the neck. I don't know what it is.
Give her.
Well,
Sounds out of tune.
It's a banjo. They always sound out of tune. Until you start playing them.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, it's kind of in tune now.
I just learned how to play Crazy Little Thing Called Love. Can you play that one?
Crazy little thing called love. Oh, this thing called love. Ooh, ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo. I don't know any of the lyrics. Can you tell?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, this is embarrassing. When I was a kid, I thought that was Elvis. It sounds like Elvis.
Embarrassing. It kind of, yeah, it does have that sound
Yeah.
to it.
Oh, oh.
It's just D, and then G, C, G, back to D.
Nice. Also, when I was a kid, I thought that Geddy Lee was a woman.
How did
Getty
you know?
weird. He's just
You
weird.
shut your mouth. You shut your frickin' mouth.
I know. You know how much hate I get, and I understand it. How dare you? You're Canadian, and you know they're a cornerstone of Canadian rock, and it's like
They're not the cornerstone, but I mean, they were one of the greatest. Like, I don't care. Like, I get that. I get that it's not
Touring again,
everyone's
by the
cup of tea. I
and
get
that's
that.
all it is for me. That's all. I
But
just never
so
could
the
get
vocals
into their
are not
style.
your thing. I get
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
But
if you're able to get to the Toronto Amphitheater, they're playing again. They're touring.
no, they're not.
Who's
They
it?
are. Rush is touring.
I
Rush is
know,
touring.
man. I know, but Neil Peart's not there.
Well, yeah, okay, but
Neil Peart's not there. Alex Lyson is doing half the shows. Yeah, they got some broad who won DEI Hire of the Year playing drums.
Wait, there's a fucking broad playing the drums for him?
Yeah, bud.
That isn't even the band anymore. You can't even say that's Rush.
That's
a Rush
what I'm
wannabe
getting at.
replacement band.
Please.
Yeah.
I wish you
Okay,
Americans would. I wish you Americans would stop telling me how to be Canadian. Oh, hey,
There's no one American here.
why don't you go and show up?
Wait, hold on, Cape. There's no one here that's American. What are you talking about?
You were telling me that they're in my town. They're not. It's not Rush.
No, I didn't say they're in your town. I said
I'm sorry. I didn't really. Sorry.
Amphitheater.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Reflexive.
Sorry.
Sorry. There's
No, I didn't say they're in your town. I said if you can make it to the Toronto Amphitheater, they're playing.
Of course, and they're not that far from me, but I'm not going to go watch them. I'm not going to go watch some DI friggin' drum player trying to take over for Neil Peart.
Well, okay, I get that. Like Neil Peart's the greatest drummer ever. Whatever.
Top 5 for sure. No question. The entire band.
I was being a little facetious, but yeah, no, he's a great drummer.
Yeah.
But, the cornerstone for Rush, I think, is honestly Geddy Lee's voice.
No. What?
Geddy Lee's.
No.
It's the drum.
Fuck no. Fuck no. What?
You don't think so?
God,
You don't
no.
think so? I think so.
No, it's
Clearly
not.
he doesn't
Good
think so.
Lord. It's the songwriting and it's the songwriting genius of Neil Peart.
Rush.
Right? The songs that
There we go.
the songs they'll be
All right.
performing.
Ding ding, start fighting.
Yeah. Like, I'm about to leave this space.
You're about to leave it.
I just can't listen to this shit.
Come on, Dave.
All right, putting it into perspective. Okay, yeah, I kind of cast aside the fact that the songs that they perform mostly written by Neil Peart. I'll give you that. I kind of put that to the side because it's easy to forget. Because when Neil Peart is no longer with them, his songs survive on,
Live on.
and they live on.
Man, that's the gayest attempt at a save.
Shut up, Trotty.
Yeah, I would not go to see the show. It's not Neil Peart. It's not the show.
Yeah, well, they are expensive enough. I've heard, basically even to get into like the standing section is like $1,200. So yeah, it's a little overpriced.
That's
Who paid that much for a show?
Well,
That's
I think this whole bastardization of concerts really took its
Wasn't
fucking-
Rush like on the opposite side of that though? Like,
Yeah, I think
I remember missing a show because my girlfriend had other plans. My now wife. And yeah, it wasn't that bad.
No,
Mind you, I think that was 30 years ago.
I think ever since, yeah, I mean, like I remember getting like nosebleed section tickets. For
No, but it wasn't
$50, right?
retarded prices.
Right. Yeah.
No, back in the day it was
No,
$20
I
for a
think
ticket.
the retarded prices started when Taylor Swift.
No, the Eagles. Their comeback.
What?
And I paid for them. The Eagles, their comeback tour.
Oh, you think the Eagles set the precedent?
Their comeback tour, it was $275 for nosebleeds.
That's dear enough.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah.
I paid it.
Yeah. I mean, I remember paying. Okay, I have not been to many concerts, and in fact, the last concert I think I went to was Aerosmith, and I got nosebleeds for $80.
Like last minute? Scalper or what?
No. It was like through Ticketmaster. That was pre-planned. It was quite a few years ago, but honestly, 275 is fucking steep for nosebleeds, even for the Eagles. But I honestly then, like, you look what happened when Taylor Swift started fucking. It's weird. I swear to God, there was some sort of brainwashing, fucking wizardry going on. These fucking airhead liberal bitches were just forking up like $2,500 for nosebleeds for Taylor Swift. Like, what the fuck are you doing to get to a good seat, to get VIP with Taylor Swift? People were paying fucking 5 figures. Why? Something happened in this industry that fucking just rotted the brains of the fans. Be like, sure, we'll pay fucking. What the? Oh, here's another. You want to see where it got real bad? What was oh shit? What was that called? God damn it! Oh, what was that? Fuck me! Now I made fun of you for not having your thought formulated before you started talking. Now I can't fucking remember the name of the.
That's called instant karma.
I know, right? Fucking, I want to call it Wallapalooza or something. What the fuck is it called? Because it happened this year, and everyone was making fun of it this year because all these.
Where, in Ontario or where?
No, in the States. In the States.
Coachella?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, that is the epitome of just like consumerist. It's not even the proper word of what I'm wanting to go. It is consumerist, but it's so bastardized. Like, nobody gives a flying fuck about the bands. It's a 3-day fucking event, and the only reason everyone's there is because of these retarded influencers and the status, and they're paying.
Yeah, it's about status. It's not about the music. It's not about anything more than saying you went to Coachella and you're rubbing elbows with what you think are important people who are just useless pieces of shit that are doing that. Yeah, I gotcha.
It reminds me of, like, I've never even seen the movie Hunger Games, but I just know just enough about it to feel like Coachella was Hunger Games.
Now, do you guys in Ontario have something like that yearly? Because we have...
Not really. No,
Big Valley Jamboree. And... in Camrose, and honest to God, all the residents of Camrose, they leave for that weekend. It is a great big drunk, but they do have headliners, and people do go. They go to get shit-faced drunk, but it is good music. It's country music, and it's usually booked years in advance. I was there one year. We're picking up my daughter, and it's just wall to wall fucking campers, and it's just a great big party. But they do have headliners there, and people do go listen to the music. Do they even go to the stages?
There's an event in Sarnia. I don't know about like other areas, but I know in Sarnia, if you look it up, there's a city called Sarnia, and it's got a border crossing to Port Huron, and so basically there's a park on the Canadian side, the Blue Water Bridge, and I think every year, I don't think they skipped a year. Maybe they skipped a COVID year or something. But they have every year a 3-day event. And there's usually some pretty big headliners. Every year they get at least one of the bands that's really, really big. I wanted to go, was it not last year, but the year before. They had Bush, Our Lady Peace. They had, I'm trying to think, there was some really big names. Like I love Bush. I really like Our Lady Peace. The problem, I never went because they don't sell like a ticket just for Saturday. They don't sell a ticket just for, you have to buy a full 3-day weekend pass, which is like a few $100s. I'm like, well, a little bit much. Really, yeah. there's some of the fucking years. They had, I think the year before they had Bob Seger. Like they have really big headliners. But so many good old bands I wish I had seen. Bob Seger, I drank beer with him. I tell the story. I partied with Bob Seger in Tobermory. No, you told me. I was Bob Seger adjacent. Walked up, you're a Bob Seger. Yep. Bam. It was like kind of like, can I do something for you? No, man, I just want to be here, and I'm cool with just like standing here beside you. Like, is that cool enough? Yeah, good enough. Yeah. He was drinking and partying in Tobermory, Ontario. So yeah, that was Bob Seger adjacent. Bob Seger adjacent. Yeah. That was enough. I wasn't going to pressure him. I should look. Hold on, let me look that up right now. I'm going to Google, see if they're having Blue Water.
Still alive?
Let's see if I can find it. What is? I don't forget what
Who's
it's
still
called.
alive? Who? Karate?
Is Bob Seger still alive?
Yeah.
Of course, he's still alive.
He's getting up there. I mean, he's in his late 70s.
I think he stopped touring. I think he stopped touring, which means he's got dementia or some fucking thing. Let's see. Blue Water. It's called the Border Fest. 2020. Let's see. 2026. Actually, hold on. That's not bad. 2026. The tickets start at $110. That's not bad for 3 days. That's not bad at all. I thought it was worse. How cheap are you, man? You can't pay $110. No, I'm pretty fucking broke actually. I'm pretty washed up right now. Join the club. Yeah, to be completely honest, I am fucking washed up. Join the club, man. Yeah. I just went. So I literally just sent my first invoice as a private corporation. Because I'm done paying. I'm done watching 50% of my freaking paycheck go. Gone. So, how that plays out in the long run is to be determined, but I'm just tired of, like, man, if they just charge me 30%. Not doing it.
Je reviens.
What the hell? So it's saying the Blue Water Festival for 2026 hasn't even been officially announced yet. So there's no. Fuck's sake. That's why it's so cheap. And that's one of the reasons I don't make it, because it's like, so when is it? I think it usually fucking overlaps with like my busy season in harvest. It's really hard to fucking make time for this. Like, oh, you want to fucking have 3 days off and go fuck around when crops are coming off? Yeah, I don't think so. Well, this is weird. No, because this makes no sense. 2025, it was June 19th, 20th, and 21st, which is usually very lenient days to get off for me. What the fuck? It makes no sense. June's far gone in fucking 2026 already. They haven't fucking done anything. What the hell? Weird. All right, sorry. I'm just fucking rambling at this point.
And I love that. Yeah. I love when I'm asked, you can't just take 3 days off. Well, it's not 3 days off. Someone has to come in to replace me. And so it's now 7 days off. And yeah. In peak season, that's $2,500 a day. Do the math on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No. Fucking no. I'm looking through Google. 2023. It was August 8th to 11th. There's no fucking rhyme or reason to why they fucking. Weird. June, August. Fucking nobody has a clue. Anyways, point is, yeah, Sarnia has some pretty big headliners usually every year, but as your question asked and answered, Tracy.
Yes, it was answered. Thank you. Unfortunately, I don't go into any of those stuff anymore. Because I remember back in the day paying $20 to see really good concerts, and they're just way too much. I understand they don't have the record sales anymore because of digital music, and I'm not sure how they. I guess that's how they have to make up for, no vinyl, no CDs, because they're probably drop huge in sales that way. I don't know of anybody who buys actual albums or CDs anymore. I haven't in years. So I guess they have to make up for it somehow. But then, you've got the AI music coming out, and I would think that Hollywood and the music industry would be fairly nervous about that. But they're not really needed anymore. We are the entertainment now, just like we are the journalists. Look, like the meme for the Somalian on that Tom Hanks movie. Look at me, I'm the captain now. We are
the captain now.
Yeah. So, and the only one that I've ever heard speak out about it was that Beatles guy. What's his name again?
Which Beatles guy?
Well, it definitely wasn't John Lennon.
Oh, you have Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr,
Paul McCartney.
George Harrison.
Paul McCartney.
Okay, whatever.
He's the only one I've ever heard speak out about how the AI is going to destroy the music industry. I've never heard anybody else, and I'm kind of surprised by that, because that's their livelihood.
Spotify's already using AI to promote AI music.
Well, but yeah, because I was even going to say, even on, I go to Facebook just to watch reels, and the hair fails for hairdresser fails, and that, and some of the food stuff and it's food fails, but they have a lot of AI music, and that's how a lot of new artists are getting on. Is they don't really even have a band; they're just using AI music and with their own lyrics, and some of it is just an AI person singing. There's a lot of that going on, for sure. It's changing the music industry, so I'm surprised that they're not speaking out more. And we're probably going to end up seeing the same with Hollywood. I mean, why pay for some petulant actor who wants all these special circumstances when you could just use an AI?
Yeah. Well, that's great for like a lot of the music, and like I'm not opposed to it. For a lot of the music that kids are listening to today, like I mean, good Lord, like listening to Taylor Swift or Katy Perry, I just get anxiety. Like just stop it, turn it off, whatever.
Yeah.
Like even like
I keep
country.
scrolling.
I'm not a
There's
country
no
fan.
way.
Country is abrasive, but it's not as abrasive as this shit. It's all AI anyway, right? It's all appealing to AI. It's absolutely destroyed fucking music.
Well, even before AI, it's like all of the quote talent that was pushed to the top of the charts was all because there was some manager and talent hunter that found someone who could fucking, follow the fucking guidance to sing the song that they want, because there's fucking 48 writers. They don't write their own shit. They don't do their own shit. They just, you know what I mean?
100%. There's like all the music I listen to is obscure shit that no one knows. And some great singer-songwriters. That's all the music I listen to. That's all I care to listen to. Like, all this new stuff, my daughters are like, hey, Dad, you got to listen to this new country song. Like, all right. I braced myself. I literally braced myself. Physically braced myself. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's hokey country shit. The same regurgitated. I can write that song again for you in like 30 seconds. I can write a similar song in 30 seconds, right? I can do that. I can play it for you. Let's do that. So yeah, the air quote talent today deserves to be obliterated by You get into some Bob Dylan, some John Prine. No one's replacing that. There's no AI replacing that. There's not a fucking chance that's going to happen. That's John Prine wrote a lot of his music as living through that Vietnam era, and there's no way AI can put that soul into it, that feeling into it, that understanding into it. And that's what music is to me. So, I mean, you want your poppy loser. I'm not sure how Taylor Swift has a following. I'm just not sure. How does that happen? The girl couldn't carry a tune in a bucket.
It's artificial. No, I mean, it's all artificial.
Well, everything about her is artificial. Leaving any intelligence she claims to have. So,
we're not disagreeing on that, but like my mental conundrum here is like, how did the masses get so brainwashed? Like I say, there's tickets that go for 5 years.
Lefties, the go-to is to be brainwashed. They're all lefties that follow her, and that's why we can't understand it.
I'll throw it out there. You're not going to like it. It started with the Beatles. The British invasion.
Well, you know what? I don't disagree.
The Beatles were the first boy band.
They were, yeah.
Later in their careers, those folks actually developed each one of them developed some musical talent, but they were 100% the world's first boy band. And, when your targeted audience is 15-year-old girls, you're not a serious band. When your audience is 13-year-old girls swooning over the sight of you.
I was watching one of the Beatles movies the other day, and I felt fucking weird because, like you say, you remember the Beatles movies? They had like fucking half a dozen, right?
Yep.
I don't know which one I was watching.
It was a massive media campaign.
Right.
Huge. Like, these are the best. These are the best new band ever. Accepted.
Yeah. And it was weird because whichever one it was, they go up on stage, they start playing their song, and the camera fucking zooms in on certain girls in the audience, and I'm like, there's not a girl in the audience that looks over 14. This is weird.
Yeah. They were all teenagers. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah. So
I'm never going to stop loving the Beatles music at the end of the day, if for nothing less than at least nostalgia. But that's just weird.
Yeah, so my old man grew up in the Elvis era. He was there for guys walking out on their girlfriends. Because the same thing happened with Elvis, right? He comes out, shakes his hips, right? That was the first mass hysteria over a musician, right? Entertainer, right? And so we talk about the girls would like swoon in the audience when Elvis was on stage. And Dad's like, the part they didn't talk about was the number of dudes that just walked away. Okay. Man, bring the girlfriend to. I'd love to see Elvis's show. Mint. I spent half my paycheck on this show and you'd swoon in the audience. Oh, he's so hot. And they just walk out and done.
Well, not only now, you got internet virality making girls go fucking more nuts for anything, any kind of band.
Yeah, but the point is, the boys would walk away, and no one covered that, right? You got all the publicity for girls swooning in the audience, but it wasn't, guys walking away. Okay, fuck you. I bought the ticket, and you're going to swoon over some dude on stage, gyrating his hips. Man, I'm out. Yeah. And just walk away. And the girls, well, you just left me there. Yep. Because you're a whore. Yep. Not doing it. Not playing that game. Nope. Go hang out with Elvis. Oh, it was just a show. It was just, nope. Done. Out. You're a whore. Just because he didn't pick you, you're still a whore. Right? No, done. Anyway, Dad used to talk about that all the time. He's like, no one talked about the number of guys that walked away from girls that played that way. And so presumably, same thing with the Beatles. But end of the day, Beatles were they were a boy band. And I'll stand by it. I'll say it here, and I'll stand by it. The Monkees were an orchestrated American response to the Beatles, and they were more talented. Yes, they were.
The Monkees were more talented than the Beatles?
No, the Monkees weren't more talented than the Beatles. Let's be fair here, Gabe. The Beatles.
They were more talented at the time. At the time. Yeah, 100% they were.
Beatles at least wrote their own music?
Man, like, dude.
Start there. Let's start there. They wrote their own music. The Monkees didn't.
I want to hold your hand. And girls would swoon over that.
Name 5 Monkey songs.
Oh, yeah. God, Last Train to Clarksville. I'm not going to name 5 right here.
Yeah, well, fucking name 5 Beatles songs.
I can name 12.
Yeah, and if you want to think of
the argument we're having, they were more mainstream, right? So yes, I can name.
The Monkees are
and later, man,
the Monkees were literally propped up to mainstream,
and everyone knew it.
And the Beatles weren't.
Yeah,
but everyone knew that the Monkees were propped up.
I'm not saying the Beatles weren't.
The Beatles were. Of course they were.
Right, the Beatles were, and the Monkees were. So,
but the Monkees were. It was obvious. Everyone knew that.
Right.
Everyone knew it was a fabricated boy band.
It was like this. Like
and they had a lot of talent.
A conspiracy. This is documented. We know that there was talent hunters and managers that created the Monkees artificially. Like what you're saying is 100% fact.
Yep.
Yeah, the Monkees are just an American response.
Well, I mean, the Beatles were a British response to the fucking Beach Boys. And
no, I don't.
100 years of American music before that, right? Yeah, it was just they're new, they're British, they're cool, let's bring them in. They're hip. No, dude, when they broke into the American market, they were absolutely a boy band with zero talent.
Well, they had to, don't say zero talent. Like, I will agree
Almost
with
zero
you to say
talent. Almost
okay, pick
zero
up a
talent.
guitar right now and you pick up a guitar right now and sing Yesterday for me.
I'm not a boy band, bud. I only
You're saying zero talent. Zero talent means there's zero talent. Let's
come on.
Let's
Relax, bud.
bud.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? I'll pick up a guitar and play a John Prine all fucking day long. But yeah, and that's real talent, songwriting talent, not guitar talent.
Well, again, the Beatles wrote their own music at the very least. Where the Monkees
did they?
Don't say the Monkees had higher talent.
Did they? Come on.
Yeah. We know Ringo Starr, George Harrison, John Lennon, Paul McCartney. Every one of them wrote for their album.
So wait a minute. Are you saying the Monkees had no talent? They didn't write any of their own music.
I'm just saying, name 5 Monkey songs and name 5 Beatles songs.
Well, because they had
As far as I understand,
more commercial exposure. 100%.
From what I understand, the Monkees didn't write basically anything.
Did the Beatles have their own TV show?
Dude, it was years
Okay,
later.
can I jump in here? Can I jump in here? Because I went and I asked Google. So just so you guys have a timeline, and then you can fight about it. So the Beatles were formed in 1960. The Beach Boys in 61, and they didn't even know about each other till Beatles cross paths in 1964 when they came to America. But when you guys are correct about the Monkees were explicitly created to capture and compete for the Beatles' massive American market share.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And the argument that
I like the
argument that they're created at the same time and never knew about each other. Hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
It's 1960s.
I know. So wait a minute. So I'm just making the argument that my favorite singer-songwriter of all time, John Prine. He tells a story. He covers one song that Blaze Foley wrote, and he tells a story when he covers it. He's like, "Yeah, I heard this song by Blaze Foley, and I, asked around. Anyone heard about this Blaze Foley song? And yeah, the more I ask around, the more they tell me, well, yeah, you guys played the same club, same time." And yeah, I'm like, the Armadillo Club in, Texas. Yeah, Mint. Back in those days, you could hang out the back of the Armadillo Club and hang out there for 3 days and not remember anything, right? Anyway, so that I'm like, oh. So Blaze Foley, him and John Prine have a very similar style. Very similar. Rudimentary style, which I love. But I'm like, Blaze Foley died 38 years of age, right? Early in his career. And I just like, I haven't done that deep dive yet, but I'm kind of sure John Prine just stole his entire style from Blaze Foley. And when Blaze Foley passed away, then John Prine sort of took off. Exactly the same music, exactly the same 3 chords. Same music, same timing, same tempo. It's so, like... Anyway. Yeah, so if the Monkees stole that thunder from the Monkees, yeah, and the Monkees stole that thunder from the Beatles, Yeah. The Beatles, when they came, I'm not denying their writing talent, especially later in their careers, especially when they got more political, right? No questioning that. But when they came to America, it was bubblegum bullshit. Bubblegum pop music. That's all they were playing. And they're, as far as music goes, as far as the artists go, it was low-key, low-caliber music. That's all I'm saying.
But that's usually how most of them are marketed, because who are the demographics? They wanted those teenage girls because it was a boy band. So of course they're going to make the bubblegum stuff at the beginning to get everybody interested and get known and get, and what better than teenage girls?
I mean,
absolutely.
If a fella was like a Candace Owens fan, the true king of rock and roll. The true king of rock and roll was no. I'm just throwing my Candace Owens spin on this. The true king of rock and roll, in my opinion, was Buddy Holly. Phenomenal guitar player, singer, songwriter. He was years ahead of his time, but they had to kill him, take him out, just to make room for the British invasion. Anyway, throw that around. It's a joke. It's a joke, but Buddy Holly was a phenomenal guitar player and singer-songwriter. So, anyway, his stuff was saying about bubblegum.
Weird analogy.
Well, just if we're throwing out weird conspiracy theories, she seemed an apropos segue.
Oh,
I'm channeling Candace Owens. I'm channeling Candace Owens, and I'm saying, yeah, we had to kill off Buddy Holly. Because Buddy Holly was Jewish, right?
I didn't actually know that Buddy Holly was Jewish.
No, he wasn't. I just threw that in there.
No, for fuck's sake, why?
That changes the game.
Why would you do that to me?
Because that changes the game, right? Fucking Jews. Anyway, I don't know. When it comes to music, I'm not a... The Beatles broke in as a boy band. And so all the argument that, there was some good... Not when they broke in. Like, you want to talk about their songwriting. Not when they broke in, right? I mean, it was the most absent-minded, asinine bullshit. That was their songs when they broke in. Then they broke into the market, and then they started writing some better material. They matured as a band, matured as songwriters, matured as a band. But yeah, when they broke in, yeah, they were not impressive.
But that's exactly why, is because they a lot of them are a start like that, because that's the demographic of the music industry, is your teenage girls and boys. Same with Britney Spears.
It never was, though. It never was. That started.
Are you telling me that the demographic is not teenagers? Then I can't talk to you, because you're not even... Never mind then. Fuck me.
Well, no, that was never the demographic. They were trying to break into that market, right? And they exposed that market, right? But it was never a market before. So they exposed the market, and teenagers started to get into music, and so they kind of broke open that market. But yeah, it was never a market before that. Before that, you actually had to produce music, and something other than I want to hold your hand.
Let me ask you something though, Cape. Are you formulating your opinion somewhat biased on your modern perspective. So if we were to look at the Beatles based on what we see music as today, the Beatles look fucking amateur. But at the time when the Beatles first broke out, this was very novel.
Okay, what was novel was four good-looking British dudes coming in, playing pop music to girls.
Well,
yes, that's exactly what happened.
That's part of it. I think there's more to it. I mean, you're oversimplifying it.
Okay, so the audience was overwhelmingly teenage girls. So they broke open that market.
Well, they broke open a new genre, is how I would look at it.
Well, I thought they were serious musicians. What's a genre?
A genre is like a category of music.
I understand what a genre is. Did they open up a genre or a market?
Well, both.
Cute.
Well, both.
So all that you're saying is that is the beginning
of the Beatles
teenage demographic, because before that, and I just Googled this as well, before that, the primary demographic was adults and whole families, as a distinct youth market did not exist. But that is when they started to shift it to the youth audience, and that is the beginning of it.
Correct.
So then I don't understand what you're saying, that if it's
so you're
bubblegum
targeting
that they started out with,
an unsophisticated market. Unsophisticated market, and that's where you're selling your music. Perfect.
So
exactly
before Elvis and all of that, it was deeply segregated by geography and race rather than age. So you had
Correct.
your hillbillies, you had your black blues stuff, and then you had your
and then you had your 13-year-old. Then you had your 12 and 13-year-old girls.
And that's
perfect.
So then,
and that is why Taylor Swift is still selling.
Yes, but that is why they all start out with the bubblegum pop, is to get that. That's the demographic that mostly listens and is buying. So they want that demographic, because even Taylor Swift started out in country with the song Tim McGraw, and then she moved over to pop.
Do you know Taylor Swift's story? Do anyone know Taylor Swift's story?
No, and I don't care that much. Yeah. I'm telling you.
No, her dad had purchased a tour bus for her
fucking mind
before she ever had a record contract.
Fucking never mind.
She's a Jew.
Is she a Jew? Maybe her dad is, or something. I don't know. I can tell you she can't carry a tune in a bucket, but she's pretty popular with the teenage girls.
Never heard of her.
Decline of music. Absolute decline of music is, yeah. The Beatles. That's what music.
Can you really say that the Beatles marked the decline in music when at the same time
when it became commercialized? Yes.
Well, okay. What was MTV? What was fucking like Nirvana?
Well, that was years before. The Beatles were years before any of that.
Well, right, but you're trying to connect them to Taylor Swift, which is even more years.
No, but they marked the decline in music. The day the music died. Do you know what
the day that music died?
Yeah,
was about fucking
Buddy Holly dying in a car crash.
And yeah,
or a plane crash that involved Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper. I'm not sure who else, but yes,
the Bee Gees.
Wasn't the Bee Gees? Google it.
Who all was on that plane? Doesn't matter. Anyways.
Louis Valens.
Barry Vaughn.
Yeah.
Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, the Big Bopper and Buddy Holly. But the whole song.
What I'm arguing is that for the Beatles to be pushed to mainstream, open the door for the genre of rock that followed to be allowed into mainstream. You're saying that was the
without the Beatles that wouldn't have happened?
I think without the Beatles it would have at least been hindered.
Oh, so we would have had like 10 more years without Taylor Swift? Mint.
I would say the Taylor Swift's not the fucking rock and roll genre. I'm referring to like through the 60s, through the 70s, through the 80s, right?
But the Beatles were pop.
The Beatles.
They were
after
soft
the
pop.
Beatles. They were at the time they were risque, honestly. They're soft pop to us now. When we look back, it's like, yeah, that's a boy band. It sounds like soft pop. At the end of the day, we see what it is now. But at the time, it was basically spearheading for what followed. Rolling Stones wouldn't have been able to do what they did if Beatles did not spearhead the genre. I'm telling you,
that's a stretch.
I don't think it is.
All right, that's your opinion. I think that's a massive stretch.
I don't think it is.
There wouldn't be any progression in music but for the Beatles.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, that's essentially what
Take me out of
that's your
context.
argument.
I said that the movement towards these genres would have been hindered. Because pushing the Beatles to mainstream normalized being able to have something that was opposed to the status quo that had previously been. Without that push, like the Rolling Stones would not have been allowed their amount of exposure.
Man, like you seem to think that when the Beatles broke into the country, into the Western markets, they were risque. They weren't at all.
They were risque.
They were not risque.
They were not blatantly offensive. They were risque. Ambiguously risque.
Dude, this is years after. Elvis shook his pelvis on the Johnny Carson. Like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I shake my pelvis. That's what I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like,
Elvis
was not risque.
Absolutely, Elvis was risque.
Okay, so years after that, inspired by Elvis and American rock and roll, these four teenagers with pimples on their faces show up, and girls are swooning over them, and they're singing like non-risque songs. And you think they're like somehow pioneers? They weren't. I think they get too much credit, man. Later in their careers, all of them were accredited musicians later in their careers. Early on,
I will give you
they were a boy band.
Overrated. I will give you that much. The Beatles are overrated, but I'm also not going to say that they were like, what's the word I'm looking for? They had massive contribution to the advancement of the genres that we loved
because of the attention they got. Yes.
Well, because not just the attention they got.
Man, Milli Vanilli contributed something to the musical community.
Okay, yeah.
They changed the direction of Milli Vanilli created an entire genre.
A subset of
R&B.
They also fucking were the first ones fucking caught lip syncing and then fucking destroyed.
Yeah, but in their own right. They had hits. They created a genre. I mean, Boys to Men were just replicating what Milli Vanilli did, right? So they had a footprint.
Boys to Men were more of a recycled formula. See, and this is where, going back to the Beatles being the first boy band, the Beatles were the first boy band which allowed the fucking managers and the fucking, the whatever executives behind the scene, the talent hunters, to go, here's a formula that works. We put boys upstage, make the girls swoon. Okay, then you have Boys to Men.
You're arguing my point. Yep.
But that's not the only thing that happened. You're minimalizing this to one aspect of them.
In your opinion? Yep. No, there were. For years, they were a boy band. And that's all they had. And they went around the country. I'm not sure if you know the history, but they were like refused to play. Like several towns wouldn't let them play.
Yeah.
Because we're not going to have our, 13-year-old girls swooning over you and the hysteria that followed the Beatlemania. We're just not going to deal with that.
Yeah, which you have to account.
They were
you have to account
Taylor Swift
for. Hold on, you all for the.
But the music they were playing at the time, dude, was not really inventive stuff.
It was basic chord progression. It was like you could replicate this. That's why, I actually believe in the conspiracy that he replaced Paul McCartney in 1964, 65 or something.
Whatever, man. I'm just saying.
Because they were replicable. But fuck my mind scanner. Where was I going? Oh, Jane's back. Jane, request a mic.
Oh, I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
I adore Jane. Fuck, I totally forget where I was. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to the bathroom again.
Anyways, bro, I gotta go soon. Been a bit since we talked.
Yeah, it's been fun. I enjoy our fucking back and forth game.
Yeah, man, I can't stick around too long, but I'll be here for a bit.
I don't know if maybe you didn't hear me there. I appreciate you coming, Cape. I enjoy our back and forth. Have yourself a good night. All right, BRB.
What's Jane doing?
I just woke up.
What would you do?
What time is it? Oh, it's 8:10.
Just to make sure, none of you guys are Jew sympathizers, right? Kidding.
Yeah, no.
Just kidding. But if you are, God damn you.
Yeah.
I mean, right now the Jews are kind of in hot water. Mostly Israel, not so much the Jews.
Yeah.
There's
Tell me more.
There's some nice Jewish people that I've encountered in my life.
Yeah.
And then there's some really, really shitty ones. And it has nothing to do with religion. And has everything to do with just like upbringing. I noticed like it's weird because like we would have a rabbi come by my old job, and he would like deliver like some kind of like message for the day or whatever, and then they would like sing and dance and pray and stuff like that. So I would just kind of join along because I was just curious to see like what they do, you know. And like I consider myself like a spiritually open person. It's all pretty much connected in my opinion, but we're all worshiping the same God. Some of us are, but religion has nothing to do with overall like Jew. First of all, people call themselves Jewish like it's a ethnicity, and that's wrong. People feel so proud by it. Like it's like, oh, if I'm Jewish, I'm like, oh, I'm part of the elite. I'm part of like the tribe. You know, it's almost been like an exclusive membership club, like a Costco card. You know, to be in, and I feel like that's the wrong thing. Like I feel like this is way too much like over like. In the Ten Commandments, wasn't pride like one of the things that they were not supposed to have? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But anyway, a lot of the parables he would like come by with was always about money, and I'm just like thinking like,
fucking it's the fucking Jews, right?
It's always some story about how you know, because they turned to God, the money came or some shit like that. It's like always like every single fucking Talmud story has to do with money, and it just got me thinking like why? Like why is it all about money? Like why is like being wealthy? So like Christianity teaches like, you know, wealth is like, you know, nothing, like unless the spirit, if the spirit is unclean, then you know, if the spirit is poor, then you know you're poor. Like, you know, you're gonna reflect that. But like, there's just some like really rich shitty people, I realize, and it has nothing to do with like religion, because they follow the religion, they go to the, you know, all the mitzvahs and all that shit, and but they just come out and do the same fucking dirty shit, like, and then like it's all forgiven. Go fucking throw a chicken over your shoulder and it's all forgiven.
Went by the neck.
And it's, you know, it's weird because if you ask any Jewish person like what they think about Jesus Christ, and like believe me, I'm not here to force Jesus down anyone's throats, but like if you look at the message that Jesus had compared to any other religion, like there's no holes in it that says that this is like a faith that's like evil, or like, you know, about it's not about material world, it's more of a spiritual religion, you know. But the one thing I don't believe is all the fear that they pump through the religion to get people to believe. Like, if you think you're going to go to hell and your only thing is to go confess and go to church, that's not what Jesus taught at all. Like, it says it right there, like in the Bible. It doesn't say anything about going into church, talking to a priest, you know, going through all the traditional, you know, rituals and stuff like that, and taking part of that.
So you were talking to yourself for a minute there. I had to step away from the mic. I just had to check my kid's room to make sure he cleaned it, because if he didn't, it would be the fucking Jews.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I have no problem with Jewish people, but I do have a problem with Israel. I have a problem with the way Israel conducts themselves, and then like everybody like gets so fucking prideful. Like people are like more proud to be a Jew. Like after they fucking throw flat in Gaza, like that's so like, I don't know. It's I guess people are proud to be an American when we fucking drop bombs on Iran too. So like it's like, I guess it's a two-way street. But I don't know. It just boggles my mind, like how people could call themselves religious and then like advocate for murder. It just, it doesn't make any sense at all. Like, that's not religious. That's, that's your government just doing terrible shit. All right, I'm done.
Okay.
Turn the floor over to you guys.
Yeah, you just
Fucking you.
completely changed the atmosphere here.
I didn't even know what the atmosphere was.
Well, we were talking about music. Oh my God, Jane's sleeping.
I'm a musician myself, actually.
Jane was like wide awake 3 seconds ago, and now she's
No,
I know.
I did nod off then, Jesus, you're right.
This became a juice base real quick.
So karate, you were quiet for a bit of that back and forth. What do you think about that?
I wasn't really totally paying attention. The fucking Beatles were more advanced than the Monkeys. Is that what we're getting at?
I think you must have zoned out about 10 minutes before he left.
Yeah, I think so. I'm playing Fallout.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Which one?
4.
I try to get back into it. Like, I think I dropped somewhere when you get to the, it's like some fucking where like they make those the synth lab or something like that.
Yeah, there's a huge spoiler there. Once you got that, it's like, well, the game's over.
Yeah, I figured like it felt like such a long game, and I was just like, what the fuck, man? And it was incredibly hard there. But yeah, I don't know. I never picked it up again. That was the first Fallout that I got into. Like, so many of my friends played the other ones.
I probably have 150 hours in Fallout 3.
Oh, shit. I think my copy came with Fallout 3 and I never played it.
That was great.
I should check how many hours I have on it. Hold on.
Fallout 3 or 4?
I've been playing
3. I haven't gotten to 4 yet.
I've been playing Battlefield 6.
Yeah, 3 I have an Xbox 360, and yeah, it's huge hours on it.
I fucking love Battlefield, man. It's so good. It's the closest thing to real world experience you're gonna get, like with all the shit flying and fucking mortars falling down and stuff. Like, it's pretty cool. It's a little arcadey for my usual taste. Like, I'm more into like Rainbow Six tactical, like like more simulator type.
I kind of cut out video games from my life until like recently. I was like, oh fuck.
Something's wrong with my Steam information because I beat Fallout 3 and like two of the DLCs, and it says I've played for 3 minutes. That's not right.
Oh, your memory is gone.
That's just weird.
Doesn't it think it
Well, it's in the Steam information, right?
Yeah. Like, I even have some of my old Xbox 360 saves, like, stored somewhere in the cloud. Because when I load them up on the Series X, I can continue, like, my old fucking Symphony of the Night Castlevania game. And, like, everything is still there. I just wish I had my Final Fantasy VII record for PlayStation. And I wish that was transferable. I think I must have maxed out like 999 hours on that. You guys play RPGs?
Well, Fallout is one, isn't it?
Yeah, Fallout's an RPG, but I could say it's like a combo shooter RPG. It doesn't really feel like a shooter though, but it doesn't really feel like an RPG that. Oh, I guess with all the information and the talking, it is more of an RPG. There's just so much shit to read in Fallout. It's crazy.
Same with all the other Bethesda games. I just like Bethesda games.
Yeah, they're fucking
More games I
awesome.
really play.
Have you read all the like books in Skyrim?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Probably all of them, but I don't mind doing it.
The Beebs and the Barb, and those fucking those titles are amazing. Like they stick with you. And like so many good ones. I like the Oblivion remake also.
I downloaded it. I haven't played it. I mean, I've got like probably 100 hours on that game too.
Yeah, I had it for PC. I love that game. It's really cool on the Xbox Series X. I think I might get that new Xbox eventually. The one that's going to be like $1,500 or some shit. Because I'm not really like a PC gamer. Not anymore. It's just hard. Like, I'm a Mac user now, too. Like, I do mostly media. So, like, it's like, I gotta fucking spend so much money to, like, maintain, like, a workable Mac that's current. Like, and that's, you know, works with Adobe. Or, like, get a PC gaming machine, but also spend the money on, like, I guess, I don't know. I'm so used to the Mac world, too. Like, I don't think I can go back to Windows. I just can't. Not that Mac's any better, but, like, I'm just so used to how the simplicity of it. I guess my brain is like mush now. Everything becomes, like, more simpler, and we become, like, stupider as fuck. Like if you use ChatGPT, and, like, the way you communicate to ChatGPT and the way you communicate, like, things, like, on a regular basis is totally different. So then, like, your speech pattern becomes, like, you're making prompts. Got a live room tonight.
That's the fucking Jews.
Thank you.
Back to the Jews.
Alright, back to the Jews. I want to talk about some Jewry shit. The way they raise their children, they just fucking let them run anywhere. They just, like, they walk, like, in the middle of the fucking street, like, at nighttime, wearing all black. It pisses me off. Like, a lot of them moved in my neighborhood recently, and they're all from fucking Brooklyn, New York. I know it. And, like, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so I'm, like, just so used to being fucking crammed in with these fucking assholes. But anyway, they're fucking building synagogues everywhere. Synagogues that basically house a bunch of people in it. And, like, they paid $0 tax dollars. And the fucking zoning restrictions and shit doesn't apply to them, apparently. Because they just fucking make these monstrosity double-door houses and shit. And they call them a synagogue so that they don't pay taxes. And then, like, fucking most of them, like, have, like, 13 kids so that they can get Section 8 and get a house paid by the government, a fucking full house, right? and then like fucking Jew neighbor comes and buys that house. They get the Section 8 money, plus probably charge this asshole like more money and probably hook him up with a job or something. And then fucking the money just like stays going round and round, just sucked out of our fucking government. Now, this is like not like all the money that our country gives to Israel, like it's fucking like and not just the money, but like everything else too, like the fucking privileges and shit that we give them. It's like unfair to like everybody else. And then like so they fucking suck they like all like those the Hasidics that come here. Oh shit, let me close this window because this motherfucker's gonna be standing outside. You never know, fuck. They like to find out where you work and shit, and they fucking fuck up your life. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so anyway, they get the Section 8 homes and all that shit. They suck the money out of the system that way. For every single person, like, I can't even imagine, like, how much money is being sucked out of the system per family. It's crazy. It's fucking absurd, yo. It's like blacks don't even fucking get that much, You see, like, a black guy on welfare, like, his kids all got Jordans and shit. And, like, they live in the fucking projects. And, they just like fucking dude's got a BMW and there's like no parking space at all. Like he has to park it on the street in New York somewhere. That shit's fucking, man, this whole fucking country, like they've been following like these things that like they put in front of people's faces through entertainment and all this other bullshit. And these people just they just follow this like, manifested life. And, some pre-manifested life, really. And right. They just fucking give the money. Just give the money right back to the fucking people who fucking make the fucking Matrix here for us.
Fucking Jews.
Those fucking Jews don't buy shit, man. They don't buy anything. Like their house. Like if you ever go to a Jew's house, like I'm not talking like fucking, like Ashkenazi, fucking Bilderberg, like a Hasidic guy's house, right?
I hope you're taking your shoes off before you come in my house.
Their fucking house is filthy. Number one, like they don't clean. They get like other fucking Mexicans to they hire Mexicans to clean. Most of or Dominicans. Dominicans love to do fucking any kind of work, and they like that shit.
Well, I can't be bothered with cleaning my own house.
Yeah, and their wife is fat as fuck, just eating fucking latkes and fucking potato cakes and whatever, and just being a fat bitch eating Danishes while her husband like makes money that he keeps to himself, and he throws her a couple of shekels to change her shoes or some shit.
Oi there, Danish is kosher.
Closer against what he's saying, Mr. Elon Musk.
Oh man, I'm not deliberately hateful or envious or or resentful of them. But, I mean, when you see a fucking problem, like, everywhere, like, we need to start calling shit out. Like, what are we doing? We're just, like, fucking black people kill each other every day. Like, that's never talked about. Fucking, like, these little kids are fucking just shooting off guns everywhere. Like, in my neighborhood now, I got a kid, like, I worry about these things. And fucking kids are just like, seeing it on the TV, and if it's gangster to, be like this, because you could be a rapper one day, and you get your street cred, and you fucking, you got a couple of bodies on you, and, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? what are you doing? Like, is that something you want to tell your children? Like, I don't know. This world is so stupid. Like, this world is really stupid as fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just Western civilization, but like, I know in Europe that like it's not like this at all, and like pretty much everywhere else, like they have a pretty decent sense of upbringing. Like Americans are fucking stupid as fuck. Most of them. The ones that are fucking brain dead and like just go along with trends and shit, like they're fucking dumb as fuck. Like they can't see that they're being influenced. They think that that's actually what they like. They lost the humanity. They became a fucking consumerist piece of shit. I don't know. Just change the fucking name to Rant Space. Because that's what's become. Lord Jesus, forgive me. Forgive me, Lord.
You are forgiven.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Jesus is probably the coolest guy to hang out with. Like, I doubt he was, like pointing shit out about people, like, what they're doing wrong. Like, he looked like he was, like, the fucking chillest person. Like, he even liked hoes. Like, he liked whores. Some say he married her. Some say he married her and had children. What do you guys think?
Apparently there is a chapter or story in the Bible that is marriage, which was omitted in the Council of Nicaea.
Go on.
Huh?
I just took a fucking mean bong rip. Who couldn't tell? I'm ready. I'm ready to hear some fucking history.
The what do they call that? It's a different name, but it's the Book of Mary Magdalene.
Oh yeah? Well, where'd they find that?
You've not heard of it?
Was that in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Apparently, it was part of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Okay. I have not heard of that one. I have the Gnostic Bible, which I believe has that. It's got like the green tablets in there, I think, as well. The emerald tablets, I meant.
What'd you say it was called?
Emerald tablets.
No. What's the name of the Bible?
Oh, the Gnostic Bible.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So be very wary. Just take it all with a very big grain of salt.
I got into Gnosticism a while ago, and to me, it was just so passive of a philosophy, and I didn't really like it. It's the same thing like Buddhism, like to me, like it's very passive, like philosophy. Like the thing is, I think be within balance, and whether that's you get that through Christ, through Muhammad, or or whatever, good for you. That's our alignment as a human, is to align ourselves with the divine, and that's really the gift that nobody knows about, and it's like sacred that even like shaman, indigenous tribes, like they believed in the same thing. This is a material world. This is not the only world. But we forced into this like a cube, like a matrix. I think somebody wants a mic. Raising their hand, Maureen or Marwan, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I did call me the Mahdi. I'm not trolling you guys. I'm really being serious. I did speak to Willem Dafoe, who played the role of Jesus Christ in Last Temptation of Christ. And I think even though people have a problem with that movie, I think it's one of those movies that's really approached the truth. It's not
Oh, William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yeah, the movie that came out.
That movie, yeah.
Last Temptation of Christ by Scorsese. It's not the Mel Gibson.
Great film. No, I know. Great film, yeah. With William Dafoe, Scorsese had what's his name on the soundtrack? Was it Phil Collins? No, not Phil Collins.
No, Peter Gabriel that did the music, but David Bowie was the Pontius Pilate.
Oh yeah, he was on it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That was a great film. I want to watch that again.
Yeah, but actually, you know what I pinned just now is my conversation with him on the festival. If you get a chance to look at the video, you gotta see. I asked him the most shocking question he ever expected, because he played in Spider-Man and everybody was asking him about Van Gogh, mostly people about Spider-Man, but I was the only person to talk to him about the movie. And the question I asked him, you can see me with the mic and everything, with the sunglasses, the Michael Jackson Bad outfit and everything, and I did it purposely to put the outfit of Bad. I got it from eBay and everything. And I asked him, what do you think of Michael Jackson ripping the poster that says wanted for sacrilege? He's like, wait a minute, what? And I said, no, wanted for sacrilege. Michael Jackson ripped that poster, but it says his picture on it, because the movie that was called Sacrilegious when it came out, the people boycotted it. It had Sting from you know, Sting, the singer, from the Police.
Yeah, you too.
No, Sting is the Police. I think Phil Collins and Sting, we confused it too. They look alike a little bit, but, you know, when you said Phil Collins, it got me confused. No, Sting is like a different, you know, different singer. And so they canceled the production. I mean, the movie that started.
Yo, you come in muffled sometimes, man. Like, sounds like you're like got a scarf around your mouth.
No, I mean, no, because you have an echo. You have a lousy phone. So if your microphone is open, even like a wind blowing next to you is going to interfere with me, as if I have something like the mic under the pillow or something like that, you see. So, it's like, it's not just in a nutshell, I'm just not going to take a long time. That's why when I go to spaces, I know topics like these are very interesting. You can keep going on and on and on about it. So I try to limit myself like into doses of 2 minutes each time I speak, so that others comment after each 2 minutes, and I think it would be better to absorb, because it's very difficult stuff. So Michael Jackson actually ripped the poster that said wanted for sacrilege, and the fans of Michael Jackson never knew what that meant. It actually was referring to the Scorsese movie. I mean, to Michael Jackson to defend this movie, it takes guts, you know, because the movie was considered sacrilegious by Jews, Christians. They also thought Scorsese was a Jew, because he dared explore the humanity of Jesus. And that's why I said that the guy was named Lord Jesus on the space. Where did it come from, the idea? I mean, I always wanted to ask him, if you can hear me. What did you call yourself Lord Jesus? Where did it come from? It's funny that your hair is not blonde. I mean, my hair is not blonde. They call me Jesus in Morocco too. And I was like, with the Charles Manson idea, is Jesus? Yeah? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I'm interested, because I'm being on this space right now. Muslims are going to hate me because I'm a Muslim. So I'm the only Muslim that have read the Bible and the Torah. And when I talked with you on DMs, hurry up, it's a second coming, I need to talk to you, man. It's like, you know, I like the fact that you called Lord Jesus with the verification. I just want to, you know, play with the minds of the Moroccans that hate me. They say, oh, you're a fake Muslim, you're a heretic. Like
I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're weird.
Coming from this it's kind of funny, you know, when you say that. I'm weird. So go ahead, Jesus.
Well, you are. You DM'd me unsolicited to tell me that the second coming of Jesus is upon us.
Yeah.
That was mad gay of you to do that.
Yeah. But you gotta listen why I think the second coming is here, because Muslims think that Jesus Christ is gonna meet the Mahdi. I don't know if you know about the idea how Muslims view the second coming of Jesus, and this Mahdi is like one of the sons of the prophets.
The second coming of Jesus will be in 2030.
2030?
2030.
Why? Nebuchadnezzar's dream or something like that? Is that related to the calculation of years?
It's good. It's an interesting documentary about it. Yeah, laid it out.
Well, I'm not kidding you guys. I feel the second coming has Michael Jackson, Tupac, Heath Ledger.
Well, now you're gay.
Sorry?
Now you're gay with Tupac and Michael Jackson.
robots in. I can't hear you properly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Can you repeat what you said? I think you're far from the phone.
Bringing Tupac and Michael Jackson into it, and you're making it gay.
Oh no. The thing about gay, no, totally. There's no gay. I mean, Trump, when he swears on the Bible is against.
Totally no homo.
Yes. No, Michael's not gay. I mean, he actually said I'm not gay. He didn't care about the buyers not buying his albums if they're gay. He said that they made everything against me, to turn the public against me. And I think they got pissed off at him because he was dressed as white in the Earthdawn in London. And then somebody said, why would Michael pretend to be Jesus? But I don't think he pretends to be Jesus. But I mean, he feels like he's part of this messianic wave of Jesus Christ. I invite you to watch Louis Farrakhan's video, The Crucifixion of Michael Jackson. He did it in the Mosque of Mariam in Chicago. And I know Nation of Islam, they have a problem with white people, and it's not the topic, but I mean, the topic is, I think they changed back to real Islam that accepts any race, any color. But before, with Malcolm X and everything, it was different. And he was like, he brought the Torah, the Old Testament, the New Testament, and then he talks about Quran. And he was like Michael Jackson, the Messianic. He has like this anointed thing in his voice. How can he sing a 10-year-old a song by Smokey Robinson, Who's Loving You? But I mean, but when you listen carefully, it's not saying who's loving you. Who's Lahu? Like Allahu. Lahu means one God. That's Allah. It's like one word. That's his law. Who? And he looks up to the sky, and he always implements subconsciously these two references to God: Elohim, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah. It's the same God, we just call it different names. So
there's an interesting documentary I saw about it, and it laid out. I'm totally bastardizing it. You have to watch it. It's called Messiah 2030. It just said that kind of the 7 days how God created the universe kind of was. Each day was 2,000 years, and when Jesus came was on like the 4th day, and we're heading towards the 6th day, which is 2 or something like that. I don't know. There's a documentary called Messiah 2030. It's kind of interesting.
When did it come out?
This documentary?
Yeah, when did this come out? Like how long ago?
A couple years ago.
Okay, and it's already called 2030. I mean, like was it 2023? No, it's 20. No, I mean, listen, I made a documentary myself. It's got famous. It's called Michael Jackson Symbolism.
Very long.
And sorry?
It's very long and dry. I only got through about an hour of it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. I can't hear you properly because sometimes when we talk at the same time, I have trouble hearing you. But I do want to hear Lord Jesus, the host of the space.
I mean,
because I said I want to see what he came up with the idea. Does he feel something messianic? Is he shamanistic like me? Because I feel like, they call me. Yeah?
I'm pretty sure I already told you the story, though.
No, Jesus. So, do you get problems with people that call yourself Lord Jesus? I mean, do you face problems with that? Is it like a troll thing against Jesus?
No, it's not a troll thing.
I did see your video. You play guitar. I play guitar too. I play Metallica stuff. I play gospel stuff. That's cool. And your profile photo, if you look at it and you look at my profile photo, that's me. I mean, the profile photo from the video that got famous in Morocco. And the fact that Jesus has black hair is kind of like people always that Jesus can be blonde, and some people think it's black. Hello, can you hear me? Speaker off the Robinson.
Sure. I'm eating cheesies and playing guitar and was playing a game.
I'm streaming you guys in front of 785 people on X. I hope it's not a problem since the space is already recorded. So you've been heard by 800 people right now.
I am what?
You see my friend, that's your place. You can't hear me if you can open your mic at the same time. I'm sorry. There's an echo. That's why. That's Mr. Robinson.
Jesus, can you give Maroni Mike?
No, correct. I mean, I understand he wants to play music, and I don't know if he wants attention. That's cool, co-host. That's no problem. But I mean, I'm really into. I play guitar too. I can show you my skills later on. I play Ride the Lightning. I play Metallica stuff. Even Metallica for me, Creeping Death is a religious song. I mean, I feel they're part of the Second Coming thing, because when you have a lot of fans singing "Die, die, by my hand, I creep across the land, killing firstborn man," I was talking to this Jewish person, and it was like, "No, don't talk about Jesus. No, it's not the Messiah and everything." So I was like, I'm understanding stuff, and I feel like I've had prophecies. I had Scorsese sit next to me in a dream. It was the Sistine Chapel. It was in Jerusalem. I'm not lying to you. And it was saying to me, Marwan, read Jeremiah 1 right now. It was Sunday morning. I woke up. There was like the scene in, it's like Our Judgment Day with Schwarzenegger movie. And it's like the scene was falling, and it was 1 o'clock, like an apocalyptic event. Apocalypse happening. And I woke up, and Jeremiah 1 is the reluctant prophet. And my wife, my ex-wife now, because of this, because she thinks she needs to get off the path.
Bro, can you just land this thing already?
Fuck yeah.
Sorry? But can you, are you guys following what I'm saying, though? I mean, do you see
Yeah, we're
something?
following you, but we want you to fucking land it already.
Land? It's like, get to the point, because I'm bad in English.
Fucking take the whole of the wheel, man.
It's another word that I can't always understand. Can you use simple English so I can understand?
Man, you're droning on here.
Yeah, you talking too much, my friend. Too much.
Right, that's why I said 2 minutes each. Let's go. Everybody, take 2 minutes.
This is what they call diarrhea.
But yeah, it was a diarrhea because it's been a long time coming. Because I had to let it out. Okay. Lord Jesus, I read your bio. It says I'm an ugly truck driver. Can you guys make path for the Messiah, please? Can we make path and do 2 minutes each and discuss? Because I
Can you
think
make
that
him about his wiener?
Sorry?
You have to ask him about his wiener.
But I mean, we have Lord Jesus as a host. I think they call him Jesus for just like that. I want to hear more about this.
Just taught it all. Like, bro, can you just land this thing already?
On me. No. Sting is the police. That's when it came out. Think of Michael Jackson. I was the only person with him. And one of those movies that's really...
Oh, really like used to they suck at that. You know, we fucking made like
Get on my house.
shit.
Ils ont fait bugger YouTube. Oh, exprès de القحاب. Quand j'ai parlé, j'ai pas fait attention. I didn't pay attention. They fucking glitched it on purpose.
Emerald. I think somebody knows that as a human is to align ourselves with the divine, and that's really the gift that nobody knows about. And it's like sacred that you know, even like shamanistic people, indigenous tribes, like they believed in the same thing. You know, this is a material world. This is not the only world, but you know, we forced into this like a cube, like a matrix. I think somebody wants a mic. Raising their hand, Maureen or Marwan, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I did call me the Mahdi. I'm not trolling you guys. I'm really being serious. I did speak to Willem Dafoe, who played the role of Jesus Christ in Last Temptation of Christ. And I think even though people have a problem with that movie, I think it's one of those movies that's really approached the truth. It's
Oh, William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yeah, you know the movie that came out.
That movie, yeah.
Last Temptation of Christ by Scorsese. It's not the Mel Gibson.
Great film. No, I know. Great film, yeah. With William Dafoe, Scorsese had what's his name on the soundtrack? Was it Phil Collins? No, not Phil Collins.
No, Peter Gabriel that did the music, but David Bowie was the Pontius Pilate.
Oh yeah, he was on it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It was a great film. I want to watch that again.
Yeah, but actually, you know what I pinned just now is my conversation with him on the festival. If you got a chance to look at the video, you gotta see. I asked him the most shocking question he ever expected, because he played in Spider-Man and everybody was asking him about Van Gogh, mostly people about Spider-Man, but I was the only person to talk to him about the movie. And the question I asked him, you can see me with the mic and everything, with the sunglasses, the Michael Jackson Bad outfit and everything, and I did it purposely to put the outfit of Bad. I got it from eBay and everything. And I asked him, what do you think of Michael Jackson ripping the poster that says wanted for sacrilege? He's like, wait a minute, what? And I was like, no, wanted for sacrilege. Michael Jackson ripped that poster, but it says his picture on it, because the movie that was called Sacrilegious when it came out, the people boycotted it. It had Sting from you know, Sting, the singer, from the Police.
Yeah, you too.
No, Sting is the police. I think Phil Collins and Sting, we confused it too. They look alike a little bit, but you know, when you said Phil Collins, they got me confused. No, Sting is like a different, you know, different singer, and so they canceled the production. I mean, there was never a movie that started.
Yo, you come in muffled sometimes, man. Like, sounds like you. This became a juice. I love that game. 13 kids, so that it can. Oh, William Dafoe.
Well, I can't be bothered with cleaning my own house.
Yeah, and then wife is fat as fuck, just eating fucking latkes and fucking potato cakes and whatever, and just being a fat bitch eating Danishes while her husband like makes money that he keeps to himself. And he like he throws her a couple of shekels to change her shoes or some shit.
Oi there, Danish is kosher.
Oh man, I'm not deliberately hateful or envious or or resentful of them, but I mean, when you see a fucking problem like everywhere, like we need to start calling shit out. Like, what are we doing? We're just like, fucking black people kill each other every day. Like, that's never talked about. Fucking, like, these little kids are fucking just shooting off guns everywhere. Like, in my neighborhood now, I got a kid, like, I worry about these things. And fucking kids are just like, seeing it on the TV, and if it's gangster to, be like this, because you could be a rapper one day, and you get your street cred, and you're fucking, you got a couple of bodies on you, and, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing? Like, is that something you want to tell your children? Like, I don't know. This world is so stupid. Like, this world is really stupid as fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just Western civilization, but like I know in Europe that like it's not like this at all, and like pretty much everywhere else, like they have a pretty decent sense of upbringing. Like Americans are fucking stupid as fuck, most of them. The ones that are fucking brain dead and like just go along with trends and shit, like they're fucking dumb as fuck. Like they can't see that they're being influenced. They think that that's actually what they like. They lost the humanity. They became a fucking consumerist piece of shit. I don't know. Just change the fucking name to Rant Space. Because that's what's become. Lord Jesus, forgive me. Forgive me, Lord.
You are forgiven.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Jesus is probably the coolest guy to hang out with. Like, I doubt he was, like pointing shit out about people, like, what they're doing wrong. Like, he looked like he was, like, the fucking chillest person.
Jamon.
Like, he even liked hoes. Like, he liked whores. Some say he married her. Some say he married her and had children. What do you guys think?
Apparently there is a chapter or story in the Bible that is Mary Magdalene's, which was omitted in the Council of Nicaea.
Go on.
Huh?
I just took a fucking mean bong rip.
You couldn't tell.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear some fucking history.
Have you not heard of the what do they call that? It's a different name, but it's the Book of Mary Magdalene.
Oh yeah. Well, where'd they find that?
You've not heard of it?
Was that in the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Apparently, it was part of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Okay. I have not heard of that one. I have the Gnostic Bible, which I believe has that. It's got like the green tablets in there, I think, as well. The emerald tablets, I meant.
What'd you say it was called?
Emerald tablets.
No. What's the name of the Bible?
Oh, the Gnostic Bible.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So be very wary. Just take it all with a very big grain of salt.
I got into Gnosticism a while ago, and to me, it was just so passive of a philosophy, and I didn't really like it. It's the same thing like Buddhism, like to me, like it's very passive, like philosophy. Like the thing is, I think everything needs to be within balance, and whether that's you get that through Christ, through Muhammad, or or whatever, good for you. That's our alignment as a human, is to align ourselves with the divine, and that's really the gift that nobody knows about, and it's like sacred that even like shamanistic people, indigenous tribes, like they believed in the same thing. This is a material world. This is not the only world, but we forced into this like a cube, like a matrix. I think somebody wants a mic. Raise their hand. Maureen or
Marwan, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I did call me the Mahdi. I'm not trolling you guys. I'm really being serious. I did speak to Willem Dafoe, who played the role of Jesus Christ in Last Temptation of Christ. And I think even though people have a problem with that movie, I think it's one of those movies that's really approached the truth. It makes a difference.
Oh, William Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe, yeah, you know the movie that came out.
That movie, yeah.
Last Temptation of Christ by Scorsese. It's not the Mel Gibson.
Great film. No, I know. Great film. Yeah, with William Dafoe, Scorsese had what's his name on the soundtrack? Was it Phil Collins? No, not Phil Collins.
No, Peter Gabriel that did the music, but David Bowie was the Pontius Pilate.
Oh yeah, he was on it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That was a great film. I want to watch that again.
Yeah, but actually, you know what I pinned just now is my conversation with him on the festival. If you gotta look at the video, you gotta see. I asked him the most shocking question he ever expected, because he played in Spider-Man, and everybody was asking him about Van Gogh, mostly people about Spider-Man. But I was the only person to talk to him about the movie. And the question I asked him, you can see me with the mic and everything, with the sunglasses, the Michael Jackson Bad outfits and everything. And I did it purposely to put the outfits of Bad. I got it from eBay and everything. And I asked him, what do you think of Michael Jackson ripping the poster that says wanted for sacrilege? He's like, wait a minute, what? And I was like, no, wanted for sacrilege. Michael Jackson ripped that poster where it says his picture on it, because the movie that was called Sacrilegious when it came out, the people boycotted it. It had Sting from you know Sting, the singer, from the Police.
Yeah, you too.
No, Sting is the Police. I think Phil Collins and Sting, we confused it too. They look alike a little bit, but when you said Phil Collins, it got me confused. No, Sting is like a different, different singer, and so they canceled the production. I mean, the other movie that started.
Yo, you come in muffled sometimes, man. Like sounds like you're like got a scarf around your mouth.
No, I mean no, because you have an echo. You have a lousy phone. So if your microphone is open, even like a wind blowing next to you is gonna interfere with me, as if I have something like the mic under the pillow or something like that. You see, so it's like it's not just in a nutshell. I'm just gonna take a long time. That's why when I go to spaces, I know topics like these are very interesting. You can keep going on and on and on about it. So I try to limit myself like into doses of 2 minutes each time I speak, so that others comment after each 2 minutes. And I think it would be better to absorb, because it's very difficult stuff. So Michael Jackson actually ripped the poster that said wanted for sacrilege, and the fans of Michael Jackson never knew what that meant. It actually was referring to the Scorsese movie. I mean, to Michael Jackson to defend this movie, it takes guts, because the movie was considered sacrilegious by Jews, Christians. They also thought Scorsese was a Jew, because he dared explore the humanity of Jesus. And that's why I said that the guy was named Lord Jesus on the space. Where did it come from, the idea? I mean, I always wanted to ask him, if you can hear me. What did you call yourself Lord Jesus? Where did it come from? It's funny that your hair is not blonde. I mean, my hair is not blonde. They call me Jesus in Morocco too. And I was like, with the Charles Manson idea, is Jesus. Yeah? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I'm interested, because I'm being on this space right now. Muslims are going to hate me because I'm a Muslim. So I'm the only Muslim that have read the Bible and the Torah. And when I talked with you on DMs, hurry up, it's something coming. I need to talk to you, man. It's like, I like the fact that you called Lord Jesus with the verification. I just want to, play with the minds of the Moroccans that hate me. They say, oh, you're a fake Muslim. You're a heretic. Like
I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're weird.
Coming from this weirdo. It's kind of funny, when you say that. I'm weird. So go ahead, Jesus.
Well, you are. You DM'd me unsolicited to tell me that the second coming of Jesus is upon us.
Yeah.
That was mad gay of you to do that.
Yeah. But you gotta listen why I think the second coming is here, because the Muslims think that Jesus Christ is gonna meet the Mahdi. I don't know if you know about the idea how Muslims view the second coming of Jesus, and this Mahdi is like one of the sons of the prophets.
The second coming of Jesus will be in 2030.
2030?
2030.
Why? Nebuchadnezzar's dream or something like that? Is that related to the calculation of years?
I just saw an interesting documentary about it. Yeah, laid it out.
Well, I'm not kidding you guys. I feel the second coming has Michael Jackson, Tupac, Heath Ledger.
Well, now you're gay.
Sorry?
Now you're gay with Tupac and Michael Jackson.
Robotin, I can't hear you properly. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Can you repeat what you said? I think you're far from the phone.
You're bringing Tupac and Michael Jackson into it, and you're making it gay.
Oh no! The thing about gay, no, totally. There's no gay. I mean, Trump, when he swears on the Bible is against.
Totally no homo.
Yes. No, Michael's not gay. I mean, he actually said I'm not gay. He didn't care about the buyers not buying his albums if they're gay. He said that they made everything against me, to turn the public against me. And I think they got pissed off at him because he was dressed as white in the Earth Tone in London. And then somebody said, why would Michael pretend to be Jesus? But I don't think he pretends to be Jesus. But I mean, he feels like he's part of this messianic wave of Jesus Christ. I invite you to watch Louis Farrakhan's video, The Crucifixion of Michael Jackson. He did it in the Mosque of Mariam in Chicago. And I know Nation of Islam, they have a problem with white people, and it's not the topic, but I mean, the topic is, I think they changed back to real Islam that accepts any race, any color. But before with Malcolm X and everything, it was different. And, you know, he was like, he brought the Torah, the Old Testament, the New Testament, and then he talks about Quran, and he was like Michael Jackson, Messianic. He has like this anointed thing in his voice. How can he sing a 10-year-old a song by Smokey Robinson, Who's Loving You? But I mean, but when you listen carefully, it's not saying who's loving you, who's Lahu, like Allahu. Lahu means one God, that's Allah. It's like one word, that's his law. Who? And he looks up to the sky, and he always implements subconsciously these two references to God. Elohim, Allah, Yahweh, Jehovah. It's the same God, you know? We just call it different things. So,
there's an interesting documentary I saw about it. And it laid out, I'm totally bastardizing it. You have to watch it. It's called Messiah 2030. It just said that kind of the 7 days how God created the universe kind of was each day was 2,000 years, and when Jesus came was on like the 4th day, and we're heading towards the 6th day, which is 2 or something like that. I don't know. There's a documentary called Messiah 2030. It's kind of interesting.
When did it come out?
This documentary?
Yeah, when did this come out? Like, how long ago?
A couple years ago.
Okay, and it's already called 2030. I mean, like, was it 2023? No, it's 20. No, I mean, listen, I made a documentary myself. It's got famous. It's called Michael Jackson Symbolism.
Very long.
And sorry?
It's very long and dry. I only got through about an hour of it. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, sorry. Yeah, I can't hear you properly because sometimes when we talk at the same time, I have trouble hearing you. But I do want to hear Lord Jesus, the host of the space, because I said I want to see what he came up with the idea. Does he feel something messianic? Is he shamanistic like me? Because I feel like, you know, they call me. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I already told you the story, though.
No, Jesus. So, do you get problems with people that call yourself Lord Jesus? I mean, do you have problems with that? Is it like a troll thing against Jesus? Can you?
No, it's not a troll thing.
I did see your video. You play guitar. I play guitar too. I play Metallica stuff. I play like gospel stuff. That's cool. And your profile photo, if you look at it and you look at my profile photo, that's me. I mean, the profile photo from the video that's got famous in Morocco. And the fact that Jesus has black hair is kind of like people wait that Jesus can be blonde, and some people think that. Hello, can you hear me? Speak about the Robinson.
Sure, I'm eating cheesies and playing guitar and was playing a game.
You know, I'm streaming you guys in front of 785 people on X. I hope it's not a problem since the space is already recorded. So you've been heard by 800 people right now.
I am what?
You see my friend, that's your place. You can't hear me if you open your mic at the same time. I'm sorry. There's an echo. That's why. That's Mr. Robinson.
Hey, Lord Jesus, can you give Maroni a mic?
No, correct. I mean, I understand he wants to play music, and I don't know if he wants attention. That's cool, co-host. That's no problem. But I mean, I'm really into. I play guitar too. I can show you my skills later on. I play Ride the Lightning. I play Metallica stuff. Even Metallica, for me, Creeping Death is a religious song. I mean, I feel they're part of the Second Coming thing, because when you have a lot of fans singing "Die, die, by my hand, I creep across the land, killing firstborn man," you know, I was talking to this Jewish person, and it was like, "No, don't talk about Jesus. No, it's not the Messiah," and everything. So I was like, I'm understanding stuff, and I feel like I've had prophecies. I had Scorsese sit next to me in a dream. It was the Sistine Chapel. It was in Jerusalem. I'm not lying to you. And it was saying to me, Marwan, read Jeremiah 1 right now. It was Sunday morning. I woke up. There was like the scene in, it's like Our Judgment Day with Schwarzenegger movie. And it's like the scene was falling, and it was 1 o'clock. Like an apocalyptic event, apocalypse happening. And I woke up, and Jeremiah 1 is the reluctant prophet. And my wife, my ex-wife now, because of this, because she thinks she needs to get off the path.
Bro, can you just land this thing already?
Fuck yeah!
Sorry? But can you, are you guys following what I'm saying, though? I mean, do you see something?
We're following you, but we want you to fucking land it already.
Land it? What does it mean, land it? Like, get to the point? Because I'm bad in English.
Fucking take the whole of the wheel, man.
It's another word that I can't always understand. Can you use simple English so I can understand?
Man, you're droning on here.
Yeah, you're talking too much, my friend. Too much.
Right, that's why it's a 2 minute speech. Let's go. Everybody, take 2 minutes.
This is what they call verbal diarrhea.
But yeah, it was a diarrhea because it's been a long time coming. Because I had to let it out. Okay. Lord Jesus, I read your bio. It says I'm an ugly truck driver. you guys make path for the Messiah, please? Can we make path and do 2 minutes each and discuss? Because I think that
about his wiener?
Sorry?
You have to ask him about his wiener.
But I mean, we have Lord Jesus as a host. I think they call him Jesus for just like that. I want to hear more about this because they call me Jesus too.
Okay, yes. My wiener. Delicate. Thank you for asking.
Yes. Let's smell his wiener.
Smell my wiener. What does it smell like?
It smells like
frankincense.
Is it Oscar Mayer or is it
it's for
Schneider's?
Listen, let's not talk about wieners and mere gases, but we're going to talk about the Epsilon program is here. And you got to understand that the Messianic project has no stop. You can't stop the locomotion.
Can't stop, don't stop.
Don't stop till you get enough. That's what Michael Jackson said. Don't stop till you get enough. Keep on to the force. You know, there's a lot of stuff. You have Fuel, Metallica, you have all these songs, and I'm like the charismatic person on Twitter. All the girls go after me. They think I'm the Mahdi. Greg, I'm going to invite actually one of the people, American people, that you might recognize.
Oh, yeah.
His name is Brett. Okay, hold on. So, Jesus, you want to talk more? Have you seen the movie with the wrestler Steve Borden that plays Sting? They go to this, they're stuck in the middle of nowhere in this forest, and they find this dining-in like trailer, and the guy who serves them is Jesus himself, but he has short hair and you can't tell he's Jesus. And he gives them all these advices, and they go out, they find the path, you know? Like this woman wants this man to follow, I mean, the man wants this woman to follow God, or I mean, the vice versa, I think the other way around. And he said, Jesus tells her, look, he's not going to follow your path until you break up. So he's going to follow the path, but with another woman, not you. He's like prophetic. He can see the future. I mean, it's like a miraculous movie. I forgot its name. Just type it up, Steve Borden. That's the name of the Sting, the wrestler. It was called Hogan. You know, Sting was like messianic because he's always against the NWO, the New World Order. And I felt Sting, Brandon Lee with the Crow. That's why they killed him in the middle of the movie. The Crow with Brandon Lee, son of Bruce Lee. And long hair, leather. That's where my idea, my look comes from. The long hair, the leather, the Michael Jackson, the guitar, the Slash, you know. And the magician is like jealous because he can't top this charisma that I have. Go ahead. Is that like the devil? The reptilian frog? The frog actually is a sign for zombies. That's what Michael Jackson is. You know, zombies, frogs, you know. So everything you do is a sign against you, you know, in a court of law of God. But, you know, even the falcon is a thing Michael Jackson did on, it means you let it out. You let out the devil. I exercise you, you fart like that. So go ahead. Do something else. Give me something. The applaud is when Jesus Christ is going to tell the truth to everybody. The he, and the who, that's Michael said. That's the reference. Can I come back to some of the facts? I have a question for the Lion of Zion. It has Jack Nicholson on the profile photo. Jack Nicholson, Lion of Zion. Do you know that Michael Jackson said?
I have a ton of fucking friends.
I have tons of friends. I'm fucking famous as fuck. Look at me. I've been watched by 800 people right now. Do you have 800 people right now in your space, buddy? I think not. Okay.
I have 800 people too much in this space right now.
You don't speak English? I mean, do you not understand?
I think I was pretty much speaking English, and I think I do understand it, but I don't understand what the fuck you're trying to get at here, because you just keep going in fucking circles, and I'm high as fuck right now, and you're fucking at my high, motherfucker.
With me, you're gonna stop taking drugs. That's what's happened with people.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. You're fucking my shit up.
I'm very messianic. I'm half jinn and I'm half human. They call me the hybrid. Okay? I'm a hybrid as fuck. I'm a descendant of the prophets. The last I was born white and blonde. They shaved my head. Now I'm black haired. I can change.
I don't even see who's talking. Which one are you?
What?
Which one are you? Because I don't see anyone who's talking here.
You can be talking to the devil right now.
Twitter's probably glitching.
I just said the devil, and look who's here, Lucifer. That's the other me that just spoke to you.
Okay.
I imitated Lucifer, and the guess who's here? I swear to God, I don't know this person. We have Lucifer in the space. Just Jesus Christ, the Mahdi, and Lucifer. It's Armageddon. What's gonna happen right now? So funny, man. I told you. Are you ready?
Oh, actually, yeah, this is real Lucifer. Look at the profile. Oh my God. Following.
Have you ever seen this person on the space before, buddy?
Lucifer is actually a divine being, and it was hidden from the world.
So Lucifer, if you can hear me,
the gift that he gave humanity.
No, Lucifer is a way that makes that makes Satan look nice. It's not Lucifer. It's not the carrier of light. That's correct.
Lucifer was a divine.
Do you see what says in Arabic? Do you know what it says in Arabic in my profile? It says Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's a quote from Muhammad. I put it on my profile. People think I'm blasphemous. No. We have a representative of Islam, of Judaism, of Christianity.
I don't know, man. It sounds like you're underwater, dude, but I can't hear a fucking word you're saying.
Can you close your mic when you're not talking so you can hear me? And I will close mine.
Motherfucker, my mic is closed.
No, you're high. That's why you can't tell if it's closed.
Bro, I could fucking function perfectly fine when I'm high. I'm not telling you. Your fucking shit sounds like you're underwater.
Well, I beg to differ. I'm compelled to stay, compelled to disobey. You know who said that? Agent Smith. You know, the real hero is not Matrix, it's not Neo. It's the Agent Smith. Do you know why? Because the agents, when they possess a person to get Neo, the blind messiah, that they say themselves in the third installment of Matrix Revolutions, the blind messiah, he wants to save Zion. We have the Lion of Zion on the space. So they want to save a land called Zion. So they're already the bad guys. You know, Zion, okay, we understand. I'm with the good Zion, not the bad Zion, okay? So you're all been fooled to think that you are slaves of the matrix of God. There are two matrices, the God's matrix and the devil's matrix. You should take the blue pill, not the red pill, okay? You've been fooled to think that the red pill is the freedom, the liberty, the religion of George W. Bush when he said, we're going to go to the Middle East to find Gog and Magog. They have fooled you to think that the 9/11 was an inside job. Everybody knows it by now. But they have a setup. They have all these terrorists, etc., that work with them. Tim Osman is Osama bin Laden and stuff like that. And when you watch Independence Day or Godzilla, they attack at 9/11 exactly. So when Bush tells you, oh, we've been attacked by these aliens, these enemies of freedom, freedom is the religion of the Antichrist. There's no such thing as freedom, buddy. God created you to worship Him. It states it clearly in the Quran. The Quran tells people to read the Bible and the Torah. Otherwise, the Quran is incomplete. No. This word is heresy in Islam, but no, wait, it's not heresy. Because you can't know the story of Daniel and other prophets unless you read the Torah. And God states clearly there are prophets that haven't been mentioned in the Quran. So Muslims know nothing about Daniel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and all these monotheistic messengers of God, okay? So, and it is stated clearly in the Quran, مصدقا لما بين يديه من التوراة والإنجيل ومهيمنا عليه. Okay, the Quran is the confirmation of the Torah and the Gospel. I mean, Bible Bible, which is not the gospel literally, but some of it is the gospel, and confirmation of what's before, and domination over it. Which means that when you say Jesus is the Son of God and everything, Jesus is not the Son of God, just like Adam is not the Son of God, because God can create a human without a father nor a mother. So Jesus was purposefully created without a father as a miracle, okay? And he is the Messiah, and he was not crucified. It was made to seem like that to them. That's why the question I asked Willem Dafoe is dangerous, because Bad by Michael Jackson was directed by Martin Scorsese, and it was Michael Jackson that financed that movie. So in a nutshell, my final sentence that I don't wanna get to it like a spoil the fucking story, but I'm gonna go straight to the point. Sorry for my French, I didn't want to say the F word, but it is the second coming is composed of Jesus Christ. It's like a Voltron. Jesus Christ is like Voltron, Power Rangers. It's an entity with multiple particles. These particles are Michael Jackson with his art, Heath Ledger, who spoke the truth, Scorsese, a lot of people. Every person that fights the Antichrist is part of the Messianic project. And I'm called the Romeo of Twitter because I have this Algerian woman I'm in love with called Baisam. And whenever I don't talk about the woman, I'm going to end up just like the story of Mary Magdalene with Jesus. When you're talking about the Gnostic Bible and not the Gnostic Bible, it's a sign from God, because at the moment I click on start listening, you talk about the Gnostic Bible. And Mary Magdalene, her story should be heard because she was the companion of Jesus. She might have been the wife of Jesus. I'm not talking Da Vinci Code stuff. Or maybe it is the truth. Why did the Vatican hide the fact that Jesus was not? I'm going to mix it up with Scorsese and what the Bible says. And he corrects me if I'm wrong. And I'm going to shut up in 2 minutes and let you guys talk, because I want it to be like a back and forth thing. Okay? So, I think that Jesus was supposed to marry to get married to Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene loved him when they were kids. I was reading the Nikos Kazantzakis book. I didn't finish it yet, but I'm telling the Scorsese version, the movie version. I met Paul Schrader in real life, so I got his autograph on the book. Recently, I talked to him about that a little bit. But talked mostly to Willem Dafoe. But look at the video. It says, that you're a wealth of information. Thank you. So he couldn't respond because it's a fucking dangerous thing. The anti-Masonic and stuff like that, to expose the truth. And the movie was boycotted everywhere. So, Mary Magdalene loved Jesus. Jesus wanted to give a flower to Mary Magdalene to express his love for her, but Gabriel, the archangel, always pulled him back. It's like it was a freaking eagle that put his claws into his head and pulled him back. No, you're not going to marry. You're going to focus on God. So Jesus, what he does, I'm not talking about the Jesus. I'm total respect to Jesus. I'm talking about the Jesus in us, because we are gonna change the world. We are the Jesuses of nowadays. Lord Jesus is an example, is a sign from God, as well as you guys who are on this. So pay attention very carefully and interrupt me whenever you want. It's not a problem by raising your hand. You look like the hand I do, Moses. Right? Black hand becomes.
We don't do hands. Just speak.
Okay. So, Jesus wanted Mary, did not let him marry Mary Magdalene. So what happens, Jesus is upset at God and Mary Magdalene, so he doesn't get with Mary Magdalene, who gets pissed off and starts a prostitution house because of that hatred he has for God and Jesus, because God, for her, he broke her heart by not letting Jesus marry her and getting him very focused on the message, unlike Moses, who got married, and Muhammad, who got married. And peace and of God be upon them all. And then, so Jesus, what he does is starts building crosses for the Romans. He hates God, and he wants God to choose another Messiah on purpose. Sometimes in life, you would say, God, I don't want your blessings. Give it to somebody else. In life, it's too difficult with this message, with this burden. So that's what Jesus tries to do. He builds crosses. He helps the Romans to crucify any that pretends to be a Messiah. And his mother tells him, if it's a devil, we can cast him out. But if it's God, he can't cast out, can he? So he knows that it's a power that is beyond him. So he leaves the village. Gabriel follows him. You can hear the footsteps. He gets into his body. Here's Magdalene. He goes. Magdalene is doing prostitution. all the sweat of all men. The woman I'm in love with right now, a genuine woman, is like Mary Magdalene right now. She's a whore. Everybody wants her, and she can't stop being the prostitute of the spaces. But with me, she changed. She stopped doing that. She feels the light, but she's scared of the light. She wants to stay in the darkness. So what's one of my things right now that I'm suffering with? I think I want to remarry Magdalene. I want to liberate her from the prostitution. I want to save her, just like Jesus is going to save Magdalene when they want to stone her. Okay? Jesus comes to the house, and the movie is on the... You can watch it on Google Drive. It's on the first main thing. When you read the description of the video, when I talk to Defoe, there are two versions. There's subtitles in Arabic and subtitles in English. I did it for my students because I'm an English teacher in Morocco in real life, and I've been suspended for this movie because this movie is like they can think I'm Christian, and it's a Muslim country. It's a bunch of things that they accuse me of. But I continue. Thank God I'm back. I've been suspended for a year without salary. And they actually watched the movie and did a standing ovation because I fucking explained to them that Mary Magdalene and the whole parts of the prostitution, they would try to get me with the parts of Magdalene with the sex, and Jesus having relationships, intimate sexual relationship with intercourse with Mary Magdalene, who ends up being pregnant. I know it's like a blasphemy if they did the same thing with Muhammad or something. So people don't pay up. Yes. So watch the movie.
I was gonna say that I knew just like your whole vibe and your energy told me that you were like a teacher or like someone who enjoyed to give knowledge to people. And I could see that, you're very invested. You come into Twitter space and, you drop all this because it interests you. And you have like a quest to know. And I sense that about you.
Well, thank you. I feel it's messianic too. My job, the one with which I make money, is actually a job that I love because it gets me to talk to my students every year. I have like 240 students. And it's like a dangerous, the zealots would kill me if I was at the time they would not want me to be a teacher, because teacher is maestro. They call Jesus the teacher, okay, in the movie. So he's a teacher. The teacher, we call it the job of the prophets. And I feel like God put me in the right place.